Hello, everyone. How's it going?
Hey,
It's been a while. Uh, we're back. After months of not doing tier lists. we're back.
Yeah, you're
Anyway,
so back.
it is.
Anyway, chat today is the IRL D&D session for me. Hell yeah, go do that D&D session. But you'll be here in the meantime.
Hell
Cool,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, we
Also,
have.
the reason. Oh,
Oh no, sorry. Go ahead.
I will put myself on blast. The reason why we're not doing tier lists, we haven't done tier lists in a while, is because I am now working night shift, and I'm either working because it's like 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. or I'm just really tired.
Yeah, understandable.
Oh.
Here, let me go ahead and just pull this up. There we go. Okay. Now everyone can see us. Look at that. Yeah, well, that's been one thing, is it's been really hard to get Colleen in because of night shifts, which actually it's going to be difficult for me because I'm moving to night shifts too, so that's fun. But also, part of the reason we took a hiatus originally was because I was in the process of moving at the time. But that has been resolved.
I had
At this
no
point.
issues. It was all their fault.
Well, you were traveling a bunch for work recently,
No
so.
excuse. I was ready.
Also, I'm Pan now. Ain't that neato? Hell yeah! Happy
Hey!
Pride! Let's
Happy
go!
Pride
Let's
Month!
frickin' go.
Fantastic. Yeah.
For those of you, because we were gone so long, I feel like we have to remind everyone who we are.
Oh yeah, we should probably reintroduce ourselves for everybody. We'll go in order from left to right as to how they are on my screen, which means we'll go Colleen, then Cal, then Josiah.
Okay. Hi, my name is Colleen. I also online people call me Fish, or just C, but I am an avid enjoyer of Muppet Jim Henson stuff. Also, like Mel is
Hello.
huge nerd. Currently have sold my soul to working night shift. But yeah, I'm really excited to be back. Also, pronouns are pretty much any and all. It doesn't really matter at this point. Go crazy, go stupid.
Colleen's over here like my pronouns are all of the above.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Cool. Cal's next. Also, apparently Joey befriended a cat, so that's cool. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cat distribution system.
Hello.
Meow,
Hello,
meow.
everybody. I go by many names. A lot of hearts, strongest soldier. Rudaka Simp.
Oh, you can't say that word. You can't say that word. We're on Twitch.tv. You can't say that word.
Oh!
You meant shrimp, right?
Rudaka Shrimp, yes.
Rudaka
That's
shrimp. Okay, cool.
But for now, you may call me Cal because I am the darkness to Mel's light. Not because I'm black, but I'm literally heartless. I do art. I say funny things sometimes, and yeah.
Nice. And then Josiah.
Hello, my name is Josiah. I am the odd man out, literally and figuratively. I have nothing of note, to be honest. I'm pretty plain and basic, and I have approximate knowledge of many things. That's about it.
Approximate knowledge of many things. I like that. So yeah. And of course I am your host. I am Elemental Turnip, but you probably know who I am if you're here. And if you don't,
Wait, no, who are you?
Who are you?
Who am I?
Who are you? Why are we streaming with you? Who are you?
Oh God, who am I?
Who is this woman?
Anyway.
What the fuck?
Who am I? I'm Jean Valjean. All right.
What are you even saying? Anyway.
Yeah, I'm Turnip. Hi, hello. You can also call me Mel, or Melanie. My pronouns are she, her. Yeah. Let's
Just don't call her late for dinner.
or late to fight in Robotnik. Yeah. Um, let's go ahead and let's just jump right into it. Let me
Let's
pull up my
just
thing.
jump right into it.
There we go. Look at that. That's our first tier
We're
list of the
s-
night. We're starting with
Yeah.
snacks.
We're so back. We're so back, dude.
We're so back. Also, we finally figured out a way to circumvent all of the lag issues that were giving us problems when we did this in the past. And that is that I simply do not stream it to my friends on Discord because they can just pull it up on their own computers. I don't know how it
Yeah.
took us that long to figure this out. Anyway,
Yeah.
we're very intelligent around here. But we're gonna start off with a snack tier list, a tier list of snacks. As you can see, we have.
Weirdly, we haven't done one of these. I'm really surprised.
I know
Yeah.
we've done a bunch. We've done we've done like board games and we've done animated movies and we've done all sorts of things. But we'll come back on the animated movies thing in a bit. But like,
Yeah.
spoilers. But
Very
um,
nice.
but yeah, we've never really done like I think we've done like burger joints and we've done like soft drinks, but we've never done like just snack foods.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've done
I
like
would agree with that statement.
chips. We've done like chips like flavors.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
not like a
Maybe-
general.
I think specifically what we've done was like Lay's flavors, maybe. I think.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
I think it's one of the things that Colleen suggested. Pretty sure.
I think so. Yeah.
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 We actually now have a list, by the way, of tier lists that we want to do in future.
Well,
Um,
hey, maybe if we ever make a Patreon, we can just share the document so people can view it.
anyway, this
God.
this stream is brought to you
Anyway.
by my Patreon that doesn't exist.
It doesn't
wait.
exist.
Oh,
But
wait,
it could.
but it could. You know what it is sponsored by though is my Discord that does exist. If you're not there,
I'm holding a gun to you. Join the Discord.
I'm not going to deny what Cal's saying. Anyway, let's go ahead and start the tier list.
All right.
We're gonna
What
start
is
with
the first one.
that is Pirate's Booty.
I feel
I
like the
think
vibe of this snack tier list is kind of like you're on a road trip and you stop by a gas station. What
Oh,
are you
yeah.
choosing?
What are you choosing?
Human
Like,
obsession
yeah.
with scatology is insane.
Yeah.
yeah. So Pirate's Booty. It's been a long time since I've
It's-
had it.
It's white cheddar popcorn.
It's white cheddar popcorn. I do remember enjoying
Oh,
it,
I'm
but like I
out.
said, it
I'm
was
out
years ago.
immediately. I'm immediately out. Sorry.
You don't like white cheddar?
That's like, I don't like popcorn really.
That's
Oh.
fair. That's fair. I'm not big on popcorn either.
Yeah.
Like,
Uh,
listen, right? Let me cook. All right.
Yeah. No, I'm listening. I'm listening.
All popcorn tastes good, but I hate the kernels. I hate them.
I
hate
get
the
that.
kernel-
I do get
I-
that.
Yeah.
I hate
Yes.
them. The kernel flakes are so annoying. I hate them.
No,
I'm always
I'm right there with
I'm
you.
always scared I'm gonna shatter a tooth with the kernels.
I am not adverse to eating the kernels just straight up. Sometimes I just chew on them.
I
And
used
that's
to do
why
that
you're
as a kid.
that's why you're the middleman, Josiah.
Without even like,
Never-
I'm not even talking about
Devil's
popping
advocate.
them. Just straight up eating them. I just crunch on them. Like at the bottom of the bag, the kernels that didn't pop. just eat it.
I used to do that as a kid all the time. Yeah. I
used to do like watermelon seeds with and spit it everywhere. I think.
oh, no, I
But
couldn't
But
do that with watermelon seeds.
conversely, this snack food, there's no kernels in it. It's just literally, I think they like sift it out. It's just
Yeah.
It's just popcorn. It's really fluffy.
I remember it being really fluffy.
Yeah. I remember enjoying it, but like I said, it's been a while, so it's been a while.
Yeah.
I I would put them in D because I just don't. The act of eating popcorn is unpleasant. But I'll accept whatever you want to put it.
I kind of agree with that. I'm on the same wavelength with popcorn myself. But I want to get a full consensus before I put it anywhere.
Yeah,
I'd put it in like C.
I'll accept that.
All right, we'll put it in
Josiah?
C tier.
Josiah, are
C
you in
for
agreement?
cheddar.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
I have no strong feeling towards popcorn product.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, this next
You have
one.
no strong opinions on booty.
Well, well, I am an ass man, so you know, what can I say? You know, what can I say?
I've now got that stuck in my head like Scatman, but you say like I'm an ass man.
Listen, that
Is
definitely
that-
exists, and I'm gonna prove it after this stream. I'm gonna try and find it.
Um, next up is what I believe to be like
I think
Caramel-
those are pretzel M&Ms.
pretzel
Yeah,
M&Ms.
pretzel
Yes.
M&Ms. Yeah.
Are those? Isn't that caramel though? I thought it was
No,
caramel.
that's a pretzel M&M for sure.
Yeah. It's pretzel covered in chocolate.
I don't know how to zoom in onto my screen on Opera GX.
It's usually control and then scroll wheel.
Oh, word?
Yeah,
Oh, cool. This is great.
actually.
Okay. So, I've had these. They're okay. They're not salted, so it's like,
Mm-hmm.
it's just like unsalted pretzel and chocolate, which like, chocolate pretzels, they're okay. But then again, you all know my views on chocolate. It's not the greatest, but it's like it's an addictive thing. I don't really like chocolate, but it's addictive.
My thing with that is because it's not salted, it's missing something. Like getting that salty combined with that sweet, the sweetness of the chocolate is always very pleasant. I'm a big proponent of chocolate covered bacon. And that's like part of the appeal for me is you get the savory with the sweet. And it kind of like it's that scene in Ratatouille where he eats the strawberry and the cheese at the same time. It kind of
Yeah.
like pops.
Yeah.
I am also kind of just opposed, like, in general, to any American chocolate.
I agree with
It's
that.
all bad.
Yeah.
you
Wait,
put a
Mel, do you
Hershey's-
actually like chocolate covered bacon?
Yeah.
She's from Florida, of course she does.
That is a very Florida food. I don't like bacon.
You know what? That's fair. It's salty and it's not very pleasant to eat sometimes.
If it's prepared poorly, because you can prepare bacon very poorly,
Yeah.
that it's not good. But
How do you feel about bacon bits, Colleen?
Bacon bits.
As a condiment.
I love how you said bacon bits and Josiah immediately became Homer Simpson for a second.
Bacon bits.
Bacon.
Bacon.
But I think pretzel M&Ms are the worst M&Ms.
They're not good. If they were salted, they'd be a little better. If they'd be better if they were salted pretzels, but they would even then it would still I wouldn't go higher than C. I want to put them in D, honestly.
I want to put it in D, honestly.
Yeah.
Are we all in consensus, Josiah?
So is it due to feces or D?
It's D.
Due to feces.
Really? Okay. Fair
Oh,
enough.
I thought that's
Yeah,
what
'cause
we were
we don't-
saying.
Because
No,
we don't
I
have
said,
a
I
D.
said D. we don't have a D. Oh, we don't. Oh my gosh! Because I had
Remember,
it on
it's
my
C and
okay.
then due to feces. I would just put it in C, to be honest.
Oh,
They're not great,
I've got mine set up so like I sent you guys the screenshot earlier. I've got it
Yeah,
set
I
up
know.
so that D
That's
tier
why
is
when
due to
everybody
feces.
was saying D, I was like, what are you talking about?
Due to feces, yeah.
I never edit a tier list, so I don't like. So I didn't. I forgot, even though
Oh.
Mel said it before. But I'm a bad listener. So
You're fine. So am I, honestly. All right. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm actually eating my own snacks while I'm doing this, so if I sound weird, it's because I've got a bag full of craisins right next to me.
Hell yeah.
I love cranberry raisins. They're so good.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
they are not on
those are
this tier
good.
list, but
Unfortunate.
anyway, next up is a Cliff Bar.
I'm gonna go off based off what Dan Avidan said. that they're just unpleasant to eat.
I
'cause
actually
all
don't.
things-
I actually kind of like Cliff Bars, depending on the flavor.
Yeah, it depends on the flavor.
It's been a
This
while
one's
since
chocolate chip.
it's been a while since
I
I've had a
think-
Cliff Bar.
I think we should take this as Cliff Bars in general.
Yeah, because it appears to be the only like, because with others it's like you've got like peanut M&Ms and you've got like different like flavors of Lay's on here.
Yeah, and
Um,
different flavors of goldfish. If
But
you were
this
to put
one
all
is
the
just
flavors
the
of
one Cliff Bar.
yeah, if you were to put all the Cliff Bars up here, they'd be like, it'd be a tier list in and of itself. You know, like 50 bajillion of those things.
Are Cliff Bars chewy or crunchy?
Chewy.
Mm.
Uh,
Mm-mm.
that kind of knocks it up a little bit for me.
Really?
A little
Yeah,
bit.
I love chewy things. I don't like crunchy things too much, depending.
It depends on what the food is for me, because like if it's like supposed to be like a granola bar, then I want it to be crunchy. But
It's not
I would
supposed to be a
prefer-
granola bar.
I would prefer it have maybe crunchy bits in it, but I don't want the entirety of the thing to be crunchy.
I can
want it to
agree
be
with
like
that.
a nice little bag.
Yeah, it's definitely not supposed to be a granola bar, from what I understand
It's
about that.
it's like not an energy bar,
Like
but
a
I
fig,
think
a
like
fig
a
Newton.
protein bar.
like a fig Newton.
I think so.
See, I just don't like Fig Newtons.
What?
Oh,
I don't.
Nah, we
Fig
gotta
Newtons
fight
up
now.
on this
We gotta
list?
fight.
I
Nah,
don't-
we gotta fight. We
I
gotta
don't
fight.
believe Fig Newtons are on here. They're not.
Yeah.
They should be, but if Mel, we gotta fight after the stream. We gotta fight.
All right.
Genuine like despair in your voice, Cat. What?
Hey Cal.
They're
Hey
so
Cal.
good though.
Cal.
What?
Respectfully 1v1 me. Fox only. Final destination. No items.
You know what? We're actually gonna do this. So you better be ready.
All right. Where are we putting the Cliff Bar?
I mean, I'm cool with it being B, honestly.
Same. B.
I'll trust your judgment on this. It's been a very long time since I've had a Cliff Bar.
Yeah.
Indeed.
The brownie one is really good, and I like the white chocolate macadamia in that one.
The lemon one is.
They have that? Oh yeah, no, that's definitely yeah.
Yeah.
feel good
I
about
want to
that.
try the lemon one.
Lemon one's
Oh,
good. We put
they
it
got
in
so
B.
many cool looking flavors. Okay, I gotta try these. They could be like gas.
Yeah.
You know what? Next time I'm at the grocery store, I'll pick up a box of Cliff Bars and then we'll do a Cliff Bar tier list. Add it to the list.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what? Yeah,
Yeah,
Josiah, add to the list.
I'll add it to the list.
Um,
Did we decide B?
yes,
B
we
is
decided B.
number
Yeah.
Oh, there's a peanut
I
butter
have-
one. That one.
I
was
have
okay.
thoughts. I have thoughts about this next one. I have thoughts.
All right, here are my thoughts on this next one. This is peanut M&Ms, and this is a certified hood classic for me.
Are you? Oh my god! No! No!
So
I
here's
hate peanuts. I hate them so much.
here's my thing is because I don't eat popcorn, I usually get candy when I go to a movie theater, right? In lieu of popcorn. And for me, for a very long time, it has been my thing to get, a large soda and a pack of peanut M&Ms to go watch movies. So I have kind of an attachment to them because of that. Because I go see movies that I like and I go get peanut M&Ms with it. It's just that kind of correlation in my mind.
I just hate chocolate and peanuts. I think it's the worst combo in the universe.
Wow.
I can't stand it. Don't put nuts in my chocolate, and don't put nuts in my American chocolate. It only tastes bad enough. Oh,
I have
there's
to
only
say-
one candy bar that goes good with peanuts, and that's a Payday. All right, Shy, what you were saying?
What?
I said, what were you gonna say,
Were
Josiah?
you saying something?
Oh, I was gonna say, Mel, I too have a sentimental value. My grandfather really liked these. Like we
Well, don't
like
say that. Now I feel bad.
every time we got them, he would be like, "Oh, sweet peanut M&Ms," and my dad does the same thing. I personally don't care for them, but it does have a sentimental value.
I it's peanut M&Ms are not something I actively seek out, but if they're there, I'm like, yeah, why not?
That's what I do. Like I said, it's pretty much just at the movies for me is when I get them. Otherwise I'm like, I don't really like M&Ms all that much, to be honest.
This must be how Anakin felt.
But it's
Well, as long as I'm
because
allowed to chop your arms and legs off.
Jesus
Well-
Christ.
I will abstain my vote. I will abstain my vote because clearly I'm in the. And clearly, I'm not the majority on this, so I will abstain my vote and I will go with everyone you want to put it in.
I will put it in A tier.
That is,
I'm not. I'll do it, but I'm not happy about it.
Next up is Welch's Fruit Snacks.
Okay. So listen, right?
Mhm.
They're okay. But there's something about Welch's Fruit Snacks that kind of give me like a weird cotton mouth effect. I don't know how to best describe it. But like they somehow managed to make these fruit snacks chalky. Dry and chalky. They taste good, but they're so dry and chalky, and they give me like a. They suck the moisture out of my mouth. I don't know.
are we describing
I
the
can't
same
describe it.
food?
Listen. I can't explain why or how this happens. But when I think back to eating this snack, I'm just like, they're good, but my mouth always feels like so incredibly dry afterwards.
Yeah.
Does your fruit snacks have cocaine in them? Like what? I don't know what you're describing.
With the amount of these that I eat, you'd be inclined to believe so.
Like I have never had this problem.
I don't know. I'm a weird human being. I don't know what
Maybe you just have a very wet mouth, Josiah.
I mean,
that is
I
that is a sentence.
You know what? I'm glad that this is going out live on the internet right now. Is that specific sentence. Josiah, you have a very wet mouth.
Why do I feel like we've had this kind of conversation talking about someone's body part being wet before? Am I really crazy?
Cool. So moving right along.
Anyway, I'll put it in A tier. They're pretty good though.
I like.
Yep. I was gonna say like I'll trust y'all's judgment on this. Again, it's been a long time since I've had a lot of these. Now that I'm looking at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So well, yeah, I'll trust that. Josiah, what are you thinking?
I mean, at least B. They're not the best fruit snacks, but they're classic.
All
It's
right.
pretty good.
Okay. We can put on top of B. I'm
Also,
comfortable with
just
that.
the way. The thing that really sent me into that laughing fit was Cal describing like, yeah, they're just dry, and chalky, and then there was a pause, and Josiah goes, "Are we talking about the same food?"
I honestly
I
thought
don't know,
my
man. I
grandpa was
can't.
different food.
Like, I'm clearly not articulating it well. But, like, I didn't know how else to describe it. You know.
I think I understood what you were talking about.
Yeah, I understand what you're talking about. I feel like, with these fruit snacks, you get that sensation, but you can ignore that, especially if you have like a larger bag, because part of me feels like I can just inhale a whole bag of these, like the big bags.
Oh,
Yeah.
like I'm doing right now with my craisins.
Yeah. Like you can't get the little like mini bags, that have like 6 fruit snacks in them. You got to get like the big, like value size bag.
You gotta get just like a
Indeed.
jug of Welch's fruit
Yeah,
snacks.
like the sharing size, but you don't share them.
Put a flapjack.
It's Yeah.
All right.
But no,
I'm
I
cool with them doing it for top
I liked when they came out with the Welch's fruit snacks, but just the strawberry ones. Bring them back. Bring them back.
Oops, all
I
strawberry.
love the all strawberry ones.
Yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, the strawberries were the best one, I think.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next
Next
up,
on the list.
we have Quaker Oats Chewy Bars.
This is a certified
Yes, man.
classic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm 100%
Yeah.
on board with that. These are really good.
These are so good. They're so bad for you, but they're so good.
Oh yeah.
They're just really small. That's my one grievance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've certainly gotten smaller.
Well, everything
I-
has.
They used to be.
Weirdly, my favorite is the s'more.
No, that's
Yeah.
that one is the hood classic.
I like the
Yeah,
chocolate
so
chip one. I'm basic like that.
I'm shaking your hand right now.
I want you to know that I am shaking your hand.
Yo, just get me up. Get me up. Just
Step me up, yeah.
Get me up.
Yeah. I don't know if that caught over the thing, but
I hope it did.
Oh, it did
I
not.
hope it did.
Nope.
hey, there, did it catch?
I still didn't.
No, sorry. I
Damn
think we have to
Discord.
fix your. I think we have to fix your sensitivity.
Yeah.
Nah, it's just because my computer is really good at sifting out noise that isn't speech.
Yeah.
It's-
Anyway,
it's a blessing.
I'm gonna go ahead and since we all seem to agree on this, I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in
Yeah.
triple S tier.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I put it on my end immediately.
Next up is rolled gold pretzel bites.
Is it
You
cheddar?
know, so where pretzel M&Ms fail, rolled golds are salted pretzels.
They are salted
They're-
pretzels.
They're
They
solid.
are not top tier, but they're a solid pick for a snackadoodle. So I'm gonna put them in A. What are your guys' thoughts?
I
It's
don't like how
it's like-
thin they are.
Yeah,
they are pretty thin.
they're a bit small for my taste.
Rolled gold pretzels are like the snack that you eat when you run out of your other snacks that are better.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
See, the problem is that like I want to like I'm looking through the list and I'm not seeing it, so somebody correct me. But I want to go up to bat for the roll gold cheddar pretzels. They are by far like one of my favorite snack foods as a child.
I
But
can't
they're
say I've
not,
ever had
like-
that one.
I don't think it's on them.
Well,
think it's
I'm
on here.
gonna. Y'all know me. I don't like fake cheese taste. So
But it doesn't taste like cheese. It tastes like something amazing.
Fake cheese.
Fake cheese.
fake
Oh, fake cheese! You know me, Colin. I'm a connoisseur of cheese. I'm a bona fide Frenchman in that regard.
Wallace
So,
head ass.
Yes, exactly. I don't have
Wensleydale?
ramen.
Wensleydale.
There's no cheese on it.
I have had Wensleydale before. Because it is a real kind of cheese. It is made in the town of Wensleydale, I believe, and that's why it's called that.
Yeah.
Pretty good. It's pretty good. I get why Wallace likes it so much. Anyway,
I stated my case. So whatever you guys want to do, I'm fine with as well.
I think overall B.
I
personally.
I was gonna say C tier, but I can go for B.
I can go for B as well. They're
Yeah.
good. I just wish they're so like frail. Like a gust of wind could just shatter them.
I feel like it applies to most of these snacks.
And like an angel's
Maybe.
kiss. Yeah.
Yeah. Just like that, it's gone. Like an angel's kiss.
Next up is white cheddar Cheez-Its.
Hate them.
I do
This
have
is a certified hood
Oh.
classic.
Yeah,
I
no,
really
hate
like
these.
these.
wow, we have the two different ends of the spectrum here.
I really hate Cheez-Its, dude. They're not good.
Wow.
Yeah.
I get a craving for Cheez-Its every now and then.
Yeah.
Not very often, but I do. And then
Yeah.
when I get a craving for Cheez-Its, I'll go to the grocery store, I'll pick up a box, and I will just like sit down and just like eat them. Like
Yeah.
and then I'll go through the whole box in like a matter of days because I try to not eat them all at once. But then once I'm done eating that box of Cheez-Its, I'm like, cool. So I'm never eating Cheez-Its again.
Yeah, that's fair.
I have a very lovely connection with white cheddar Cheez-Its because very much like Josiah talking about peanut M&Ms with his grandpa. Every summer when I would go with my family to we rent a lake house every year, and we also rent like a boat, and we would take snacks on the boat,
Mhm.
and white cheddar Cheez-Its was one of them. So I have like very good memories of just being on the boat, like just kind of stopped in the middle of the lake, just eating white cheddar Cheez-Its and just like lying in the sun with like my dog, and like hanging out with my sister and all that stuff. So I have a very lovely nostalgia factor with white cheddar Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
That's some Universal Pictures family type nonsense that I can get down with.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Um,
I am of the belief that white cheddar Cheez-Its are the best Cheez-Its. I don't particularly like the original all that much, in comparison at least.
I can accept that they could potentially go in S, even though I don't personally like them. But I know that these are the best Cheez-It.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the original and I like the white cheddar, of course. I haven't had I tried I think I tried the pizza flavored ones and they were pretty good. But I don't know if I'd get them again.
I've never tried the pizza ones.
What would pizza even be? Like what? Like
It tastes like a cheese pizza.
But like how though?
The same
Like-
way that you get pizza flavored potato chips.
Is it just tomato paste mixed with cheese and spice?
Probably. And like the pizza seasoning.
Pizza seasoning.
Pizza,
Oh, you know the pizza seasoning.
The
pizza
seasoning that
Pringles
goes
are
on the
actually
pizza.
pretty good. I love pizza Pringles.
I did try Philly cheesesteak flavored Pringles once. Do not recommend.
You take a cheese grater and grate the entire pizza. That's you get pizza.
That's how you get the pizza seasoning.
Well, pizza seasoning is a real thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
No.
Okay, good.
It's just
Because
that
I
the
was like,
phrase
as
pi-
somebody who used to work at a pizza place, that is a real thing.
I know, but the phrase pizza seasoning is just so funny to me.
It's like you're taking an entire pizza and doing the Salt Bay thing as it drops on your forearm, slides onto a potato chip.
All right, so I went ahead and put the white cheddar Cheez-Its in S tier.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So
I accept that. My
got
dad
that.
really likes them. I don't like them.
I like them.
all right. So next up we have what appear to be Mott's fruit snacks.
All
has
right.
anyone ever
I-
had Mott's fruit
I gotta,
snacks?
I gotta get a word in here first. I think
All right, go
where
ahead.
where Welch's fail, Mott's reign supreme. I think in terms of like child fruit snacks that you take to school and whatnot, Mott's are the best.
Bullshit.
I can't say that I can speak on this because I don't think I've ever had Mott's fruit snacks before.
I
don't
think
think
I had
I
them
haven't one either.
once.
So Josiah, the ranking is up to you, my friend.
Yes.
Out of like, I do see one more thing on the terms of fruit chewy snack tier list that I think is more superior. So I'm
Mhm.
gonna have to put Mott's, in my personal opinion, at
Hey.
S.
S tier.
Okay.
They're
I
they're
accept it.
delicious.
I can accept that.
I believe you because I'm pretty sure I've had Mott's applesauce, and that's pretty good.
Mott's applesauce fucking slapped when I was 5 years old. Yeah.
Yes, it does.
It still slaps at the age of 22.
I cannot speak on that because I've not had Mott's applesauce since I was about 5 years old.
I
think.
haven't had applesauce in general for a very long time.
But I will take your word on that.
It's mostly because most fruits make my lips split, so it's very sensitive to when I want to eat a fruit.
Yeah.
I would. What I'm trying to say is, I would not last as a pirate, so I would die just like pirates' booty.
You become the booty for the pirates.
Oh,
No, don't say it like that.
Are you-
during Pride Month, how dare?
Bleaches his booty.
Damn,
out
does
of
that
the
mean
back.
we are actually eating
that's-
ass?
That's some real breeder behavior,
That's a
Colleen.
different tier list, Mel. Not tonight.
Cool. So next up is Sargento string cheese.
Ah,
String cheese is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you
of
guys.
string cheese.
It
I
depends.
like this. Yeah, I
depends
like
for-
this string cheese. Sorry.
I quite like it when my string cheese is not overly moist.
Yes.
Because
When
once
it's
it
mozzarella, it's gonna sweat.
that's the problem. Is I live in a state where it is regularly 90 degrees out. So my mozzarella is going to sweat. Don't take that out of context.
What? Mel,
Already
you don't
on
like botulism?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Anyway,
It's so- Botulism is so tasty.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Cheese and rice.
This
Um,
this is a
Jesus
public service announcement.
Christ.
This is a public service announcement. If you see your packaging of perishable goods like ballooning, do not eat it. You will actually die.
yeah. Yeah, that's usually a bad thing.
Botulism is no joke. You will die.
So anyway, so Sargento string cheese I think was up there as one of the better string cheeses if I recall.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was always
Yes.
the
that was.
the expensive
Go ahead,
option at the
Jeff.
grocery store, which tells you how poor my family was.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't like cheap string cheese. It's the same reason I don't like American cheese. It's because it's usually not actually cheese.
Yeah, it's usually
Mhm.
Yeah.
cheese flavored
It's-
product.
It's flavored paint.
But I have to take this dog out right quick, so I will be back.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
there
Okay.
anything? Ironically, thankfully enough, there is not anything for 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 more things that I have very strong opinions on. The 6th one I do.
All right.
So I will
Okay.
hopefully be back soon.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So
All right.
so
I'm
we're
fine with it being an A.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
cool with that too. Fantastic. We'll
Mhm.
put that in
I'm
A
put-
tier.
I'm putting it above the peanut on and it's on my end though for prosperity's sake.
All right, fine.
You don't have to on your end, but that's what I'm doing for me.
Yeah.
This is for daddy.
Jesus Christ. Happy Pride, everyone.
Right.
Next up is what appears to be cheddar cheese combos.
I've
do
never
not
had
know
the
what these are.
Okay. I will speak freely on combos then. They're little pretzel bites, but inside they've got like a little like flavor filling to them. The cheddar cheese ones are bad. They're like overly cheesy.
Mhm.
I see.
I don't like cheddar cheese combos very much, but they do have pepperoni pizza combos, which are much better. Combos are the kind of like snack food that I personally would not reach for unless there was nothing else.
Mhm.
But you know, they're not the worst thing ever. So, if it were up to me, which it appears that it is, I would put this in C tier. C for combo.
Okay.
Josiah's had combos, and is not a fan. According to chat right now.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
All right, I will put those in C tier.
I will do that as well.
next up is Takis.
Doo-doo feces.
Yeah,
Hate
put them
those
in doo-doo
snacks.
feces.
Yeah,
I
I
hate them.
that's where they belong.
I hate
For-
spicy things. I don't like it.
To the people who would eat Takis at like 8 a.m. at high school, what the fuck? How did you do that?
Hot Cheeto girls.
Sorry, just the
Hot Cheeto girls.
how'd you do that?
How did you like?
You
You
know,
guys
that's
are
all
smarter than
girls in
US
high school knew how to
Marines.
do. Eat hot chip and lie.
Yeah, I don't even like hot
Yeah.
chip.
Be on the phone, eat hot chip and lie.
Yeah.
I can eat Flamin' Hot Cheetos, but I cannot do Takis. Um,
I just don't like hot chips.
yeah, that's fair. Next up is Snyder's pretzel pieces, which are basically just
These are
combos
ju-
but without the filling.
These are just chopped up pretzel sticks.
Yeah,
I
Mhm.
mean,
but here's my biggest issue with these guys is like, yeah, you're right, they're basically chopped up pretzel sticks, but like they're specifically dried out chopped up pretzel sticks because they got to preserve them somehow, you know, for mass production and everything.
mm,
Mhm.
I don't like like super crunchy dry pretzels.
Yeah.
I like my pretzels to be nice and soft, you know?
Mhm.
like my men.
Exactly. Anyway,
Happy Pride, y'all.
happy Pride.
Happy Pride, y'all. I mean, they're pretzels, so it's like, again, this is the snack you eat when you run out of your good snacks. So I'm fine putting it in either C or B.
I kind of want to put them in C just because, like I said, I really don't like crunchy pretzels. But
Yeah.
I'd be okay also with putting them in B tier. Colleen, what do you think?
Yeah, C tiers. Yeah. Yeah.
C tier it is.
Indeed.
Cheese nips.
I think I've had these once. I know what you were saying. I know what Josiah was saying about like fake cheese, like American cheese. This is like this and maybe one other thing on this list. I get what he's saying about fake cheese.
Right.
Cheese nips are not good.
Yeah,
Unless you
no.
like fake
Aren't
cheese.
Aren't these just like worst Cheez-Its?
Basically, yeah.
And
Yeah.
for reference, I hate Cheez-Its, so like this is a step below.
Yeah, these
Mm-hmm.
are just worse Cheez-Its. The
Also, the name is
cheese nips, dude.
the name.
You can't show those. We're on Twitch.tv. Put away your cheese nips, dude.
No, it's fine. The word tasty. It's good.
Yeah. Anyway, so here's my own little thing with cheese nips is, yeah, they're bad, and I am gonna vote that they go on one of the lower tiers for sure, but also I kind of have a nostalgia for them, because
We can put them like at the bottom of C tier if
Yeah.
we put them due to these.
no, I'd still say put them in doo-doo feces, but just the
Okay.
packaging alone for me is quite nostalgic because I used to spend a lot of time at my grandparents' house, and they would get cheese nips because, as I have previously mentioned, my family was not very well off when I was a little kid, and so we would always get like the cheaper, you know, like
Mhm.
options on the grocery store shelves, and cheese nips were apparently cheaper than the Cheez-Its were. So that's kind of what we had as like a snack food at my grandparents.
Hmm.
So,
Fair enough.
but that being said, they are bad and they suck and I hate them. Anyway, we got Sour Patch Kids. I believe this is the one that Josiah said that.
That is
Oh wait,
correct.
no, these aren't just
Oh.
any Sour Patch Kids. These are the Sour Patch Kids.
These are the Sour Patch Kids.
Okay, I need y'all to know. As a black, I do not like watermelon, but I so desperately love artificial watermelon flavor. watermelon flavoring. And these things, these were gas. I'm not kidding. These are so good.
I have the complete opposite thing where I love watermelon. I do like artificial watermelon flavor too, don't get me wrong, but I could just never get into Sour Patch Kids.
So,
I just didn't like sour candy very much.
not as a man who's trying to suck up to the black vote, but yes, I love I love watermelon flavored things, but hate watermelon. It's too watery for me. Like
Thank
watermelon
you,
as
thank you,
it,
thank you,
it's
thank
it's
you. It's
like
too watery.
slurping on something. It's just like no,
Thank
no.
you.
Just
And it's
just
like
give me the
it,
flavor.
it's like not sweet enough. It's like no.
I would like
Apparently,
to once again point out that I live in a state that is hot like 90% of the time. So
Drink water.
I do drink water, but watermelon is tastier.
also,
There are so
Cal,
many tastier fruits.
Not with the
did
water
you?
content of watermelon.
That's true.
What's up?
Did
This
you
time?
know that the secret to making watermelon more sweet is to actually not water it as much?
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah, it's because basically the internal structure of a watermelon, so like the red juicy bit that you eat, it is made of pretty much two things, water and sugar. And the less water content that you put in, the more that the sugar is gonna like, take over. Um
You know, the fact that I don't like watermelon, I would have never found that fact out. So thank you for telling me.
No problem. I'm growing some in my garden.
yeah.
Oh,
Uh
word?
Yeah,
in
I can confirm this.
You
in
should sell those at the farmer's market.
I could just go to work, Colleen's work, and sell them.
you could do what
Yeah.
you could do what
He's already
people
sold his lettuce.
you could do what people do down here. I'm sure they do it up where you guys live too, but like if you just go
Just
to
sit
the
out
side
in
of the
the
road
road.
on the side of the road on the highway, yeah.
With a big old umbrella, like off a porch, and they just sit there and sell it.
Put up a sign that says peanuts, but it's spelled P dash nuts.
Yes.
Yes. That's how you know you're gonna get good produce. Is if they spell it P dash nuts.
Cheap, cheap dash on my peanuts.
but
She
But-
dash on my P until I nuts.
oh my god.
Anyway.
But to put a long story short, I want to put in Triple S Goku because these are so good.
I do as well. I love these things. I like them more than regular Sour Patch Kids.
I will take your word for it. I will acquiesce on this one.
These will be top of S tier for me until I find something that I like more.
There we go. Triple S.
Do you have a preference, Colleen?
They're okay.
Perhaps just S then?
Well,
Well, I said they're okay. I mean, I wouldn't pick them in, like, if I'm at Wawa, I wouldn't go over to them and pick them out. But if they're there, I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Fair enough.
okay.
All right. So next up is Snyder's Rods, and honestly, I'm a little put off by that name.
I don't.
What?
I don't need to be eating Snyder's Rod, okay?
These. Alright,
He
Snyder's
does it-
Rod is delicious.
He
I
does
can
that
vouch
enough
for
for
it.
himself
I've
anyway.
been-
Happy Pride.
I've been to the factory. I've sucked on Snyder's Rod while it was warm.
But the weird part about it was because it was all grayscale and in slow motion. It's okay. It took you a minute.
Oh, took me a second, but you're good. You're good. I got you.
Good
I didn't get
lord.
it all.
I thought that's what we all understood immediately.
I actually didn't hear it. I'm too busy sucking on
I
ice
said-
cream.
I thought you're gonna say you're busy stuck on Snyder's rods.
Right?
Now I want
Oh.
ice cream.
You know where it is.
I know. I'm getting it.
But these are again, all pretzel snacks are the snack you eat when you don't have anything better. So
Yeah.
do your C for me.
What? I actually prefer these over a lot of the snacks in this
You
tier list.
prefer rods over normal pretzels? All right, cool. This is
Yeah.
information that I'm
I
noting
do.
down.
I
Because like
Yeah.
The only thing I remember as a child is taking these things, biting them in half, and then pretending they were a cigar, and just like not like these things are the best.
Fair
I
enough.
prefer them over regular pretzels.
Okay.
They're just so much easier to eat.
Then we can put them. I will accept A or top of B. Then
I would prefer A.
okay.
We'll put them in A.
Like those are like my go-to snack, to be honest, is pretzel rounds. I try not to buy
Okay.
them because I will just eat all of them. I try not to buy too many snacks anymore, period. But I have people in my house who like soda and ice cream, so I always end up with soda and ice cream present.
At the same time,
So my dad likes soda. Well, no, wait, my bad. My dad likes ice cream. Colleen likes soda. So I always end up with soda and ice cream in the house. And I'm like I'm like the drug addict that stays away from the drugs and not like how do I phrase
Hmm.
this?
no, I get you. I get you.
I can't have things in front of me like that because I'm gonna eat it or I'm gonna drink it. So as a self-defense mechanism, I have learned to just keep it away from me. And people are like, why don't you have self-control? That's not how it fucking works, you idiot. Try putting something
Listen,
absolutely delectable in front of you and telling me, yeah, I'm gonna
chat,
resist no problem.
chat. I want you to know. Before stream started, I said to myself, "Oh man, I'm not gonna open a root beer until the stream starts, so I can get that nice crack on the stream in the mic in the mic, right?" But
Yeah.
like, I couldn't last 3 minutes. I said like, "Oh guys, I couldn't wait. I opened my root beer."
Yeah,
What
I
root beer
can
is
understand
it?
where you're- It's Barks, of course.
it's good. It's good.
We listen. I keep Colleen. I hear the silence. We can't have this conversation about root beer again.
Oh,
We
I mean,
can't do this.
I'm eating ice cream.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. No,
I,
no,
I
no.
just I just heard your silence and I'm like, oh please don't
Yeah, no.
don't let this.
I
Yeah.
listen. My roommate, who is in this call, inhales barks. Like he could probably inject it into his bloodstream if he was able to.
As
I
he should.
understand.
Listen. It's barks or nothing.
Yeah, barks. It's
It's
good.
good.
That's that's the Phineas and Ferb gag. Oh, Bunyan's, the food is good.
But not
You
too
know-
good, eh?
You know, I completely forgot that it's good as Barks tag. And I'm looking I'm looking at my
It's been
at
their
my case right
tagline
now.
since the beginning.
I'm looking at my case right now, and yeah, it definitely says it's good, and they're right.
No, they're not wrong.
And you know what? In fact,
Anyway,
this stream is sponsored by Barks. It's good.
God, I wish. Listen, hey, Coca-Cola, if you ever want to sponsor me, like specifically
Oh, God.
with the Barks brand.
Oh yeah, no, hold on. Hey,
No,
yo,
just
Coca-Cola.
Coke.
If you're
Coca-Cola.
hey yo, Coke. If you're ever not busy funding a genocide, support us instead.
Damn, bro, you can't just call him out like that, even though you totally could. Coke, what the fuck? Anyway, moving right along.
Coca-Cola got warships from the Soviet Union as payment.
Hey,
Oh.
hey, if you guys ever want a fun rabbit hole to go down, look up when and where and why Fanta was invented. Anyway, let's move on to
Yeah.
cheese doodles.
Oh my god. Anyway, cheese doodles. It's just these are just worse Cheeto puffs. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't like.
They really are.
It's
They're
this one is interesting to me because it like there's this and then there's whales, which are like the knockoff goldfish, and they have like the opposite problem for me, where or not problem, but they have like the opposite kind of thing with each other, where cheese doodles are definitely worse Cheeto puffs, but I think whales are better than goldfish, to be honest.
Fair. Well, they're
Those-
Europeans. They have a higher chance of being made with actual ingredients.
Hell yeah, I love the Welsh. Happy Pride to the Welsh specifically.
Yeah, no.
Welsh,
Honestly,
I
yeah, no.
guess.
Welsh
Also High
are
Blaze.
pretty. The Welsh are pretty base. Shout out to CWVA.
Hell yeah. Listen, listen. Wales, I love you. I want to be in you right now. The country Wales
Whoa.
specifically.
Whoa.
You
Uh,
what?
POV, you're Noah.
What is this?
Anyway, cheese
Uh,
doodles, they're not good.
No, but they're not
Good
bad.
in
They're,
CCs,
they're
I'd say, maybe.
consistent.
I'd
I
say
put them
I'd,
in
Consistently bad, though.
I'd say C tier.
I put
Okay.
them in B, to
They're
be honest.
because
Out of all the fake ripoffs, they're like one of the best.
I still say whales are better as a fake ripoff. I think
I
whales
hate-
are like
and-
the fake ripoff.
Yeah.
You know?
No,
And speaking of whales, we have the snack that's super whack goldfish.
I love goldfish.
It depends on the flavor for me.
This flavor, the rainbow,
The rainbow
tastes like
flavor,
nothing.
yeah,
I-
they're very bland. The rainbow ones.
The only thing I like about goldfish is the packaging is interesting enough. It's in a bag. I think it's pretty cool.
That's pretty on brand for their parent company, which is Pepperidge Farm.
I don't know. I think that's the only interesting thing about goldfish is that their packaging.
Yeah. That certified hood classic from when we were kids for sure.
Although,
Um,
okay, I will say. So because I have to give plasma for everyone who doesn't know, I give plasma to make what small summage of money I can make to actually, afford to eat.
Yeah.
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 And so sometimes what would happen is like, I think I mentioned this to Mel yesterday. That yesterday when I last gave plasma, I couldn't finish giving my plasma, and so I couldn't get my saline, so I had to sit down for 20 minutes, drink an electrolyte drink mix, and the snack that they provided with me was goldfish.
Hell yeah.
Now you have to understand, y'all. Again, I've said it. If I said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. I do not like cheesy snacks.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if I had to choose between a Cheez-It and a goldfish, I think I'd take the goldfish. The goldfish tastes a little better.
Like I said, it depends on the flavor for me. Because if it's a white cheddar cheese it, then like I'm probably gonna go for that. But if it's not this flavor of goldfish, but one of the other ones, then I would rather go with that. Yeah.
The goldfish they provided for me were just the regular goldfish.
Which I believe are at the very end of this list.
Are they?
Yeah. We will
Okay.
get there. We will get there.
They are.
These rainbow ones are meh.
They are very bland.
They're the M&Ms of cheese snacks.
I put them in C tier.
Yeah, I was actually gonna put them in due to feces because they're just so
know-
bland to me.
They're not
You know-
that bad. I would
I
would
want-
definitely prefer them over Cheese Nips, Takis, and M&Ms. Like
You're-
by thousands.
Yeah, you're right.
And actually over cheese doodles too.
I have a rare Calicker's off-topic tangent.
Yeah.
So with this kind of thing, it's like, oh, have a snack that's literally the same flavor but have it colored differently.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this one. Well, technically, there's two podcasts. One podcast is called The Basement Yard.
Yeah.
Yes, I love
So
them.
okay. So I think you know where I'm going with this. So
I might.
because The Basement Yard is a very popular format, which the format is one of them's an idiot and one of them is not. There are a lot of copycat podcasts that copy this. So
Mhm.
one of the most prominent podcasts that copy The Basement Yard's format is called the You Should Know podcast. And
I think I've heard of that one too.
And whatever The Basement Yard does, it's like the You Should Know podcast is like the most flanderized version of this. Like the quote unquote dumb person, because it's like fake, they're not being this stupid.
Yeah.
They make opinions like, oh, and a fish isn't an animal.
What?
All M&Ms, different, all Fruit Loops taste different, which they don't.
Wait,
No.
what? Hold
Like-
on.
like
I must
dumb
have missed a crucial.
And it's like, No, because like, just look up clips from the You Should Know podcast and just hear the ridiculous drivel that comes out of this man Peyton's mouth. You would think he's not human. And so I get the same feeling whenever I look at these colored goldfish, because I'm thinking like, oh, that idiot Peyton would definitely make the content like, oh, these colored goldfish taste different. They don't. But like that's the point. It's performative. I know it's performative. It has to be because no one's that insane. I just wish they didn't do that though, because it's very disingenuous. Because what the You Should Know podcast does, the Basement Yard does genuinely, and it's actually funny. They feel like actual people, and they're not putting on a bit.
Aren't they brothers?
I don't think they are. I'm pretty sure one of them's gay for the other one though, for sure.
Huh.
The other one's like super in the closet. But what's
Um,
worse is like he's like married.
Yeah. Also, hello Rav. Goldfish should be higher. Okay, so we are sort of putting it higher later, probably. Spoilers. This particular flavor that we've got on the list right now is just the rainbow one, which are very bland.
We can put the rainbows in doo-doo feces stuff. I'm cool with that.
No, because Josiah's right, because I'd still rather have these than Takis.
Yes.
Fair, yeah, okay. We can put them in like
Yeah.
low C.
I think it has something to do with the different colors, makes it look like the flavor's different. Yeah, that's the same trick they do
Yeah.
with Fruit Loops.
Yeah, no,
Um,
our brain tricks us, yeah, but it's not true.
And then that one's mid. Yeah. All right. So,
Oh boy, y'all are gonna hate me for my opinions on this one.
all right,
Are
Cal,
we-
what do you think
Y'all are
about
gonna-
Rice Krispie treats?
I think they suck. They're not good. I don't listen.
Colleen,
Let me
you've
cook,
got something
bro.
on that
Let,
soundboard.
let me cook, bro. Let me cook, all right?
All right.
They're
There we go.
Jesus, that was
all
so
right,
loud.
all right. Now listen, they're too sweet. I'm sorry, they're too sweet. I don't like it.
That's fair. That's fair.
This is a valid criticism.
That is a valid criticism.
they're-
Yes.
They're too sweet and they smell weird.
That is not a valid criticism. They smell delicious.
I can't
They
say I
smell-
disagree with it, but also
They
I
smell-
don't have a nose, so
They smell so sickly sweet. It makes me not feel good.
I'll take your word for it.
I don't like them, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Also, okay, now Colleen, rip me to shreds.
Pardon?
I said, Colleen, rip me to shreds because it seems like you have the
I already-
opposite opinion on.
I already did with the Price is Right theme.
You know what? You're right.
That is all that is required.
It's like I'm not putting them any higher than low C. That's my
I
contingency.
love Rice Krispie treats.
here's
I feel sorry for y'all.
my personal opinions on Rice Krispie treats is they're good. But the like mass-produced manufactured ones will never be as good as homemade Rice Krispie treats.
Yes, that's where I was gonna go. I was like, they're fine, but make
You
them at home,
Make
and
them
they're
at home.
better.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you right now that I am not doing that. I'm not gonna be doing that.
I'm gonna
That's
keep
fair.
it real cheap.
Rav says they're okay, but homemade are peak. And yeah, I agree.
Yep.
I 100% agree on that. I want to put these in B tier because like yeah, they're all right, but like make them at home.
Yeah.
I agree with B.
Agree with B. Cal, what do you think?
Fine, but I don't like it.
Fine, but I'm gonna complain the whole time, like that Bob's Burger quote.
Next up is Boom Chicka Pop, which I have never had.
I don't know what
Oh.
this is.
Oh, I heard an ugh from Colleen.
If it's popcorn, you know what my views are.
It is.
It is popcorn, yeah.
This is the popcorn. For context, stream and I guess a refresher for the three of you. My mother is a health nut
Oh God.
Yeah.
and she never like bought like popcorn, like no, well she bought popcorn. She bought like the red, she bought like popcorn like the movie theater one.
Like Orville Redenbacher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we never ate it. We always had it. We were just not allowed to. We were not allowed to eat it and make it ourselves. But she would buy Boom Chicka Pop and sometimes Pirate's Booty. But Boom Chicka Pop is disgusting. I hate it. My mom's like, "Oh, but it's the same." It's like, no, it's not. It's sea salt popcorn. It's salted popcorn with like no butter and no cheese. And it is disgusting. And then she brings it in to her class because she's a kindergarten like assistant, and she's getting the youngins hooked on stupid bland salty popcorn. And I feel bad for the kids.
That's
Yeah.
truly awful.
Yeah.
It's truly outrageous.
Yeah, like at least Pirate's Booty has like white cheddar in it. Like that's good. Like with Pirate's Booty,
Wonder's
the white
Booty?
cheddar, yeah, the white cheddar at least like sometimes it would like stick to your fingers and you're like, ah yes, a little white cheddar
Wait,
snack.
Colleen, you said Wonder's Booty?
Yeah, white
Pirate's
cheddar.
Booty.
Yeah, that Pirate's Booty is white cheddar.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I like the white booty.
Never heard of it. We don't have it up here. Jiffy Pop. What's Jiffy Pop, Rav? I don't
That's
think
the
I've ever
same
heard of it.
thing. It
Oh,
is
it's
the
the same
same thing as
Wait,
Boom.
wait,
No,
wait.
Jiffy Pop is not the same thing.
Mel, you don't know what Jiffy Pop is?
We don't have that down here.
You
Hold
don't
on,
have
hold on.
that one.
I'm getting up. I'm
Oh,
getting up.
I read.
I'm
I,
getting
I
up.
saw that wrong.
No.
I misunderstood. Jiffy Pop is not the same as Boom Chicka Pop. I was thinking of
No,
something
no,
else.
no. Jiffy Pop is like the ultimate backwater popcorn.
It's like one of the most iconic popcorn things ever.
I've
You
never
don't
had
know
it.
this?
I was,
So
oh,
freaking
I was
iconic.
thinking of Skinny Pop, which is what my
No,
mom would
this.
buy.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, yeah,
God.
The
yeah,
unfurling
this-
aluminum flour.
I never had that.
But
But no, I was thinking of Skinny Pop, which also sucks ass.
Josiah, are we getting old, Josiah? Like what?
I don't know.
Are we
Sorry.
going crazy?
sorry, campfire popcorn. It's an
No,
aluminum
no, we're
package
not
with
crazy.
metal
That's-
prongs. You cook
that's
it over a fire.
classic.
Well, here's. Okay, so I did go camping quite a bit as a kid. Usually against my will. But we never had Jiffy Pop.
Did you
I
not watch Chicken Little, Mel?
did watch Chicken Little. Was it in
Do
Chicken
you
Little?
remember that?
It was
Do
in
you
a
not
lot of-
remember that? Do you not remember that
everything.
one scene when the sky actually fell in Chicken Little's room, and then he screamed, and his dad was at the stove making this kind of popcorn, and
Yeah.
then it exploded?
I'm gonna be honest to you, Cal. I think it's been almost 20 years since I've seen Chicken Little.
You should fix that.
Should I?
Yes, you should.
Oh,
It's good. Chicken Little is good. It's funny.
All I remember from that movie is actually that scene where the sky falls in his bedroom and he freaks out. Like right before that, he's singing "We Are the Champions," and that's
Yeah.
how I was introduced to Queen.
That's literally prior to the scene where the popcorn explodes on the stove when his dad's cooking it.
Yeah, I simply don't. I don't know. Oh, Rav has sent me an image. Hang on. Yeah, no, I've never seen this in my life.
This is so crazy. I'm getting old.
I
clearly.
haven't-
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm looking at the ones in our group chat. I have seen the mushroom thing, looking thing before.
That's what,
Yeah,
that's
I
what
have
we were
seen
talking
that.
about the entire time. So we were talking about. Oh, no.
When you said aluminum package, I assumed it was like a can.
What? What? What?
Anyway, where are we putting? We're putting Boom Chicka Pop and Doodoo Feces.
Yeah, of course,
it's
obviously.
Not good.
Let's move on.
remember when you said like, "Oh, this tier list wouldn't take that much time. Will take a little while," and I said, "Will you were right. You were right. It will. This is taking a while."
He's muted.
I know, but I'm sure he hears me. I'm sure. I hope.
probably. I don't know, but
Um. Next up is Ritz crackers, just plain old
All right.
normal ass Ritz crackers.
This is a certified hood classic. I love these.
I can't even
Great.
disagree
I
with
do
you.
love them.
I do love me a Ritz cracker.
I do love just a plain Ritz cracker.
Yeah, honestly, okay. So, okay, I will say they are better with a dip, but they're still pretty good.
Yeah. Get some toppings on there, like a little bit of, like a piece of ham or like an American cheese. Have your little
Or like a
poverty-stricken
cheese ball,
charcuterie.
or like a cheese ball spread. It's good, so good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, putting some spreads on there. God, Ritz crackers are they are just an incredible what's the word I'm looking for? They're really good at like adapting to pretty much anything. Like you
okay,
could put a Ritz cracker in like basically anything and it'll work.
Ritz crackers are like pretzels. It's your second choice, but it's a good second choice.
I like to rate things. I heard this conversation a long time ago, and I kind of agree with it on a fundamental level. Is I like to rate things based upon their purest form, quote unquote.
Right.
And so, like, a Ritz cracker works by itself, so I don't have to have anything, and that,
Yeah.
in my
You
opinion,
don't.
makes it
You don't.
better.
Right? Like you have like options. Like Smack's hood of this cracker can fit so many things on it. Doesn't have
Yeah.
to.
But you can.
Like-
Yeah. Rav says it is the Swiss Army knife of crackers.
It
Um,
really is, Rav. You're
cheese
right.
or
You're so
meats
right, Rav.
or you could just eat it by itself. Like a saltine cracker,
Yeah.
you can kind of eat it by itself, but it specifically belongs
There,
with something. Ritz
there's
cracker does.
there's I can't explain it, but there's something missing in a normal saltine cracker compared to a Ritz cracker.
I think it's butter. If I had to
Is it
guess,
butter?
because I don't know.
guess, yeah.
Ritz crackers have always like
Ritz
tasted
cracker
more
has
have-
butter in it.
buttery
they
than
have-
normal saltines
They
to
have
me.
they also have like a slight, very like a hint of a whiff of sweetness to them. Which
Yeah.
is really good.
Rav says probably butter.
No, it's got butter in it.
Yeah, it's that's probably what it is. Um,
Yeah, it's probably the butter. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I want to put this as Goku for
Oh.
real, honestly.
yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Colleen.
I don't like Ritz crackers.
What?
Oh no!
What?
All right,
Share
explain
your story.
yourself.
I don't like them. There's no
You
story
have a
behind
reason
it. I just
why.
Don't play that. Don't play. God, no, please. Okay,
I-
well, explain yourself. What don't you like about them? But since we're all gonna die, I feel I have to tell you.
I think we
don't
lost.
like
Literally
Ritz crackers.
right now.
What's
Since we're
up?
all gonna die, I might as well say something. I do not care for Ritz crackers.
Clip it and ship it, baby. Clip it and ship it.
I don't know. I think there are better plain crackers out there.
I guess.
I
I
don't know. I wouldn't-
Ritz as plain though, because they have substance to them though.
They have the slightest buttery taste to me, and a little bit of salt.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'd eat like a whole box, and I don't know if I'd. Again, I'm going off the sense of like I'm on a road trip and I pop into Wawa, and I have to look for something. I wouldn't choose Ritz, like plain Ritz. I'd maybe choose Ritz with like peanut butter.
No, and you're so right for that.
correct.
Yeah.
It's not a wrong opinion.
That's actually
So okay,
yeah.
you know what? That's actually really apt. So hey chat, Calicker's here, like official chocolate and peanut butter hater here, Calicker's. I hate
Yeah.
chocolate and peanut butter, but I would bust down for a peanut butter Ritz cracker.
Yeah.
100%.
Actually, on that note, Rav was saying, I like the mini versions with the awful cheese paste. I can't agree with that.
Yeah,
but
yeah, you lost me on that one, but the peanut butter one is
But-
A-okay.
yeah. I if we were going with the whole we're on a road trip, what are we getting? I think you're right. I would not go with Ritz crackers.
Would
But
you accept A?
I would like a Ritz cracker in this trying time. Yes.
I would also
Um,
accept A
Yeah.
for Colleen's sake,
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
That works.
but I'm putting it top of A for me.
Oh, I have not been sorting these. I've just basically been dropping them in the tiers as per
Oh
usual.
no, I'm just doing me for my own personal limit.
Rav says Ritz are not road trip. Well, typo there. Ritz are not toad trip material.
Toad trip?
They're not road trip material. Yeah. No, I like the idea of a toad trip though. That's good.
Isn't that
That's
just
gonna be
Mr.
the-
Toad's Wild
that's gonna-
Ride?
That is just
that's gonna
Mr.
be
Toad's
the-
Wild Ride. Yeah.
That's gonna be the most annoying road trip in existence.
No, a toad trip. If we're going off of the Mr. Toad's Wild Ride thing, then it's you're driving down London in your motor car and then die and go to hell.
Though I will say, you won't have to spend money on Gatorade because a Snapple bottle will do. Because a small water bottle will do.
Yeah. All right. So next up is Fritos. I've never seen. Yeah, Rav, you've never seen Mr. Toad? You've never seen The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad from 1943?
I
That was
have.
that movie?
It
Speaking
came
of-
out in
speaking
the
of-
40s. I
speaking
know
of,
that much.
Speaking of Toad, a very popular amphibian gay couple got a show recently.
Oh yeah, it's on Apple TV.
Yeah, Mr. Toad and Mr. Frog got a show finally.
Hell yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Good for them.
1949.
These frogs gay.
Um,
Good for them.
My God, these frogs gay.
uh,
Good for them.
I've seen Mr. Frog, but not the Toad.
uh,
Hello.
um,
I'm Mr. Frog.
Hello, I'm Mr. Frog. I'm the one. I love you. Goodbye.
According to Josiah, I can do a really good impression of that shrimp guy from the episode.
Go ahead.
Please regale us.
How do I look, yellow man?
You're right. You're right.
Beautiful school, man.
When I was first getting like introduced to Smiling Friends, it was by a couple of my friends. Devon was one of them actually. It was me, Devon, and another one of our friends from high school. And Devon was describing the show to me, and he was like, "Yeah, so basically the show is like if you and Barentine, our other friend Barentine, were the stars of a show." I was like, "Oh, okay. Who's who?" And they were like, "Barentine is Charlie, and you're Pim." And I was like, after
100%.
I watched the show, I messaged Devon. I was like, "You were right."
My again, minor tangent. My favorite Smiling Friends bit that they do is whenever they have like a little scrimbly guy and they have him constantly go, "What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?" I love
Yeah.
whenever they do that. It's so good every single time that you laugh. It makes me chortle.
Rav said you do seem like a Pim. Cool. Glad to know that is my legacy. Is I am Michael Cusack's character in the Adult
You
Swim
know-
animated hit Smiling Friends.
I think I'm Mr. Boss, honestly. I have Mr. Boss energy, I feel. Cause I'll just, I'll make the edgy bits for the joke.
We have gone
Is-
so far off tangent. We're
Is
supposed to be ranking
Josiah
Fritos.
Allen?
I did tell you this one was going to take the longest. I was totally right.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You were right.
When
So
I'm right, I'm
just-
right.
I'm just gonna put it all out there. Fritos are amazing. Triple S Goku for me. Sorry, I said it.
You're
They're good.
Me. You're gonna hate me.
I know your opinions on Fritos. I'm gonna come back to you.
I don't like Fritos.
I don't like them either.
What don't you like about them?
They are. For me, it's the texture more than anything else. It's like I always manage to bite them in just the right way, where there's like a little sharp bit that kind of gets caught.
Yes!
Like okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. that happens, we do not care.
I
We do
care.
not care.
We do not
Um,
care. I love them.
as-
I love them. It's good.
I don't like them because as someone who grew up with pets, it just smells like dog paws.
Again,
You know what? That is a very unique description, but I 100% understand what you mean because
Yeah,
I've smelled
their
my cat's
paws
paws
smell like
before, and yeah,
Fritos.
no, yeah, they do. You're right. You're right. And you should say it.
again, I cannot speak to this because I do not have a nose. But I'll take your word for it.
Why
Also,
do they so
Um,
wait, does that mean Fritos smell like piss?
maybe that's why we don't like them.
Do I like piss? Is that why I like Fritos?
Can we clip that? Can we clip Cow saying, "Do I like piss?"
Also, speaking of dogs, my family actually just adopted a new dog
Aw.
this
Fine.
week, and there she is in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me.
Cooper.
Her name
Aw.
is Midge.
Aw.
Oh, it's a good name.
I like it.
Isn't that
Midge.
the name of a bug?
All right.
Huh?
Isn't that the name of a bug? A midge?
I don't know. Actually, it's the name she came with, and my parents don't want to change the name. It is an
I'm not-
insect.
It's okay. It's what I thought. I feel
All
like
right.
it's in the mosquito family, mosquito family.
The mosquito.
Um, so we're clearly gonna go middle of the road with this, but like Colleen or
don't-
Josiah could be the tiebreaker. So
I don't hate Fritos. Like, I'll eat them, but they're not my first choice.
B.
I can
Alright,
I can do B tier.
what about you, Colleen?
I don't like them at all.
That's so crazy. They're so good.
They're not
That's so crazy.
great.
We're clearly gonna disagree on this. I'm saying B tier. For the time being, at least, and we can
Fair enough.
always look over it. I cannot believe, Rav, that you actually clipped that.
Oh no!
I-
Clip it and ship it, baby. Clip it and ship it.
All right. Yeah, we'll put it in B tier. We can always once we have everything on the list, go back through and be like, are we happy with this? Blah blah blah, that kind of thing.
Yes.
Oh
God, this next one.
Sour cream and onion lays.
This is a certified hood
Yeah.
classic.
This is
Hood classic.
hood classic. All right.
I mean, this is gotta be triple S. I love these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
No debate.
So
You see,
Glad we can all agree.
yes,
So,
thank you.
okay. I am tentative to say whether or not they should go above Sour Patch Kids because
Ooh.
because they are the best of the different kinds of flavors. The best sweet sour snack or the best salty snack. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
we can.
That's conjecture, but you know, hey.
Rav says, "Call me bland, but I think sour cream flavored chips are mid."
Wow.
They're right.
Well, that
I
the
accept
mid.
I
Not for everybody.
I don't agree with your opinion, but I can respect it.
Yeah.
I do get why people wouldn't like this flavor, but I quite like it. Next up is
more popcorn. More
Smart-
popcorn. Yay!
Smart Food White Cheddar.
Doo-doo feces. Anything that has smart or healthy food is instantly going in doo-doo feces
Yeah.
to me. I don't care what it tastes like.
It's
I'm not here to eat healthy on a road trip.
yeah.
I'm not here to eat popcorn
Bad.
in general. So, you know, hey.
If
That's
Rav
me.
says let's go, that's actually good though.
Yeah, I don't mind them.
Yeah,
I would choose them. I would choose them over the bland goldfish and the cheese doodles. I actually kind of like them.
I just wouldn't choose popcorn in general, but that's just a me thing. So
Yeah, you know what? I kind of feel like these would probably be on the same level as Pirate's Booty. Because
yes.
to my understanding, they're basically
more
the same
white
thing.
cheddar for the pirate's booty.
Cool. We'll put it in the same tier then for now. And like I said, we can always debate later, if need be.
Indeed.
Next up
Here we
are
go.
the original Cheez-Its.
I would say
Triple
these
S.
could go maybe below below a white cheddar cheese. It's like A tier for them because they're not
Yeah.
white cheddar.
I love these things. I love them more than any of the other flavors.
I might be biased, as that's
Interesting.
what was in the vending machines at school. Oh yeah. No, we had
Yeah,
we
no,
had
I
those
know.
ones in the
Yes, same. It
Yeah.
was in college.
I can just munch on these things forever, which is why I try not to buy them.
I still prefer the white cheddar ones. Over the original Cheez-Its, but I also don't hate original Cheez-Its either. Like I said, I do get a craving for Cheez-Its every now and then I will, eat a whole box over the course of a couple days. So I would put it in either A or S tier.
S. It's gotta be S. I mean, I'll take as high as you're willing to give.
All right. Anybody else?
The cheddar and sour cream? Meh.
I will-
We're
They're
still
okay.
we're still on
no,
Cheez-Its.
no, we're not. We're
Oh,
not
We're on
doing
Cheez-
Oh, the regular Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Um,
right.
will accept bottom of S
All right.
until we find one that's worse. Okay, that's also S.
Mm-hmm.
I love them.
All right. I think we all agree then. We'll
But-
go in S tier.
But this next one, oh baby, Mel, you already know.
Baby.
Listen, y'all. Listen, Chad. Let me cook. So, hello. As you know, hi, I'm Calicus, noted artificial cheese snack hater. I love these chips. They're so good
They're so good.
because
They are
listen, right? Listen, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about these chips, but it makes it taste not like cheese all the way. It's the sour cream probably, but because of that it has sour cream on it, it makes it taste different enough from a cheese snack to where I actually just love them. They smell awful though, I will say,
Yeah. But
but they're very good.
they're
I'm
pretty
gonna
good.
put them in S tier for me.
Sorry, real quick. Rav said Cheez-Its are pretty good. I've eaten a whole box in the evening before. Not proud of eating a whole box, but I still did it. And
That-
Ruffles are pretty good. I prefer them over Lay's.
That makes me like visibly sick thinking about eating an entire box of Cheez-Its. I couldn't imagine.
I'd be willing to put Ruffles in at least S tier. The sour or the cheddar and sour cream ones.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Colleen, Josiah?
Yeah. I like the cheddar sour cream, and Josiah is muted.
Josiah is
But I
muted at the
remember,
moment.
I think he likes these. I
Okay.
think so. I know he likes the Lay's cheddar and sour cream,
Yeah.
but
All right. Cool. S tier it
Yep.
is.
Yeah. Okay.
Next up is veggie
I
straws.
feel like,
oh,
you know, I think there are only 2 flavors in this that are actually good.
This might be a me thing, but I could never really distinguish between the different flavors before.
Yeah.
So there is. I can confirm. This is not a Fruit Loop scenario. These do have different flavors, but it's only slight because they're fried and they have salt on them. So
I was gonna
it's
say,
very difficult-
I believe you. I believe you that they have different flavors, but I could never tell them apart outside of just looking at the color.
Yeah. So obviously the potato ones are the best one because it's literally just potato chip at that point.
Yeah.
But the tomato ones, which are the orange ones,
Mhm.
they're also pretty good. The green ones taste like vegetables. I don't like it, but hey, these are veggie straws, so
I was gonna say I could go through a whole bag of veggie straws by myself. I really could. Rav says A tier. No idea why I enjoy them so much, but they're very good. Yeah, I think it's because you get them. They're fried and they've got salt on them. Is what makes them so good. I do always feel a
Yeah.
little guilty eating veggie straws, though, given that I am also a vegetable. Um,
Well, none of these things are roots. So, well, actually, well,
potatoes.
yeah, no, I guess. No, well, no, they're a starch. You're not a starch.
Well, they are a tuber. Yeah, they're not really a vegetable, so to speak. Um, crispy, crunchy. Yeah. But yeah, no,
I think I'll put them in B for me, honestly.
I put them in like high B, like low A.
Yeah.
Colleen, any thoughts?
I actually really like veggie straws. Again, this is like my mom would buy these again to like stay healthy, but I actually really liked them.
This is one of the few like health foods I can actually get behind. Yeah,
Yeah.
Quote unquote health foods.
quote unquote health foods. I'll put that in A tier. You know what? Fuck it, we ball.
You know what? Yeah, I agree.
Fuck it, we bowl.
Ball would be fun.
Yeah, I don't think Josiah likes these.
Brav says top tier health food. I agree with that. Yeah. Next up is fruit by the foot.
Ooh.
Wasn't this the one like commercial that we watched as part of the commercials tier list where it was like,
Oh my god, yes.
I replaced your shoelaces with fruit by the foot.
But I
Yeah.
replaced fruit bones with fruit by the foot.
I replaced your DNA with fruit by the foot.
Man, people really get us dying in these commercials back in the day, huh?
Yeah.
What was it that he said at the end of that commercial where it was like, I believe that is end game, my friend, or something like
Yeah.
stupid like that.
Basically.
But,
like, regardless though, they're pretty good.
oh yeah, no, I fuck with fruit by the foot.
I fuck with it.
They get caught in your teeth because they're so flat, but they're still kind of good.
It's one of those things that if I tried to eat it now, I'd probably think it was disgusting. But like when I was a kid, it was the bomb diggity.
Mm-hmm.
But it was always one of the things that like, again, growing up as a in a poor family, it's something that I didn't get very often. So I usually only got it when like they had it at like my at like my preschool or at like if the teachers had it in like kindergarten or first grade. Because I did not have very much money, or my family didn't when I was growing up, so we just never got it.
Mm-hmm.
Rav says it's okay, but I think it's mostly nostalgia talking. I remember it got stuck in my teeth a lot as a wee lad, but it was pretty cool. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say B tier.
I agree.
I would like
B
it.
for foot by
Yeah,
the foot.
please.
Hello, Josiah.
Yeah, hello. I come back. I had to accept a dog.
Ah.
I would put an A, preferably.
Ooh, fair enough.
I would actually put them higher, but I'm feeling the energy is a bit lower for fruit by the foot.
No, we can put it in
Just-
A tier. We can put it in
Yeah,
A tier.
yeah, that's fine. They're good.
Yeah, veggie straws in A tier.
You weren't here to
Yes.
debate,
You
so
weren't here.
I was not. I acquiesce that point. I understand.
but I still think the commercial for Fruit by the Foot is so funny. That would be end game, my friend. Just the way he says it is so funny.
And that would be in game, my friend.
Like that one scene from One Punch Man where like Saitama punched or like put out his fist for Speed of Sound Sonic to land for his nuts to land on his fist, and then he's like, checkmate. Checkmate.
Side note, I love One Punch Man. The
Ah.
manga
It's
is
good.
just great. It's
I
just great.
I haven't
The
I
manga
haven't
is peak.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen anything outside
No.
of season 1, so
Not watching, because I very rarely watch anime.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
no, but the
read
manga is like so
the
peak,
manga.
bro.
Yeah. Oh, hey, wait. Speaking of anime, the next one is Pocky.
Oh my god! Oh my
Wow,
god!
how appropriate. Anime.
I honestly have never like.
It's
I don't remember
it's
too
just
many
okay.
of eating Pocky.
It's
They're-
one of those
they're-
things that it is overrated, but it's just like a fun thing to snack on more than anything
They're
else.
they're just okay. Toast the giant Pocky.
The giant Pocky. I'd rather have the giant Toblerone, if I'm being honest.
Really?
Yeah. Have you ever seen the big Toblerone?
I have. I know about Jaden Smith.
But uh, for me, one thing that I like to do, one of the many privileges I have as a Disney cast member is I get to go into the parks on my off time. And so what I'll do sometimes is I'll go to Epcot because they've got the World Showcase at the back of Epcot. So it's like a bunch of different pavilions based on different world countries, and they have the Japan pavilion right next to the America pavilion. And so what I'll do is I'll go into the shop in the Japan pavilion. It's themed to like a, you know, one of the shopping malls that they would have in Tokyo. And they've got Pocky there. So I'll get some Pocky, and then I'll head over to the America Pavilion and watch the show that they've got in that pavilion. The one about the history of America, which is way better than it sounds. But that's neither here nor there. But like I really like just getting some Pocky and going and watching a show. So that's a personal thing for me. But yeah, I think you're right that Pocky is a tad bit overrated.
Yeah, I think like I think it should go at least in like low B, high C at the very least.
Yeah. I could put it in C tier, yeah.
Okay.
Anybody else have any thoughts on it?
I like
No.
the I like Pocky, however, I really enjoy the strawberry one more than the chocolate one.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
it.
Fair enough. Next up is pretzel goldfish. Wow, no takers on pretzel goldfish.
No.
I think I like these less than I like the rainbow goldfish.
Yeah. Doo-doo feces?
I would put them in doo-doo feces personally, but I want to get a consensus. Wow, nobody's stepping up to the plate for this one, huh?
Yeah, no. I don't
No.
think so.
I don't really know much about pretzel goldfish. It's okay.
Cool.
I had them like once.
Cool. Doo-doo feces it is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Rav says low C tier. I
Overruled, honestly.
I could make an argument for low C tier because it's like Josiah said earlier. I would still take these over Takis.
At the very bottom.
We talking about
of C tier,
Tostitos
though.
scoops now?
What's up?
What are we
These
talking
are-
about?
We're
no,
talking
we're
about pretzel goldfish.
Pretzel goldfish.
Oh. Yeah, at least C. I've eaten them before, and I would definitely take them over the things in C tier.
Yeah. So that one's going in C tier then. So next up we've got Tostitos, specifically Tostitos scoops.
These are just wheat tortilla chips.
Yeah. They're
What?
good.
They're scoops.
They are scoops.
They're good alone, but why would you eat them alone?
I don't think they're good alone. I think you Tostitos specifically. I think you really need a dip for, you know.
Well,
Yeah.
I think if I might,
Yeah.
if
Go
I
ahead.
might, if I may,
You may.
I think, and this would be my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
that if it is something that is clearly intended to be used with another product,
Mm-hmm.
then we have to assume that that is what we're judging it on. I mean, it literally has salsa on the packaging. It was intended to be sold with Tostitos salsa.
Yeah.
So you
Um,
gotta judge it with the salsa or the dip.
Yeah. Rav says, scoops are just chip butt bowl. And, IDK, I've never eaten chips with dip, so IDK, it might just be a me thing.
But
It-
also, okay, would this alter your perception a bit? Imagine Tiny Mouse eating this as eating a small salsa out of this big thing as a tortilla bowl, but just for mice.
That does alter my perception a little bit because that is adorable. However, comma,
Okay.
I still say, like, if I'm gonna be eating this, right, there needs to be a dip. There needs to be some kind of dip. Maybe not salsa because I don't eat tomatoes. Tomatoes make me gag. But if I had like some queso, hell yeah.
Yo, queso, it's my favorite streamer. Anyway. Jokes for only me, and I guess Colleen.
No, I get it.
Honestly,
Thank you. Thank you.
honestly, I prefer Real Deal Danger myself.
You know what? You right.
Anyway, I keep hearing things about this like elemental turnip person. I don't know. She sounds pretty lame.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Anyway, so are we judging this just with the Tostitos by themselves, or are we judging this like Tostitos with a dip?
I feel like
Have
we.
You have to touch it with a dip. It's clearly intended.
See, and I agree with that. I do agree with that, but I wanna make sure we have a consensus here.
I feel like. I guess we have to, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
In that case, Tostitos with a dip, pretty dang okay. I'd say B tier. I think they do have the like, kind of the same issue that Fritos have, in that like if you eat it the wrong way, like little sharp bits poke into your mouth a little bit. But other
Yeah.
than that, you know,
Yeah.
Tostitos has the benefit of having a dip to kind of soften the blow a little bit.
But without the dip.
But without the dip, due to feces. Are you kidding? Tostitos aren't meant to be eaten alone.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree with this statement.
They're going above Takis for me, though.
Oh, well, I was judging this with a dip, in which case I was going to put it in B tier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rav says, I too understand the reference, and I don't know, I think dip makes the chips wet, unless it's cheese. And that's what queso is.
Alright. That is the point.
And that's what queso is, and queso is fantastic, and I love it. Oh boy. The next one.
Oh
next
my god, this is a certified hood classic.
Who's up for some Scooby snacks?
Dude,
Ah.
these were so good. They're just teddy bears, but they're so good.
I'd still fuck up a packet of Scooby snacks, honestly.
Oh, these are going in Chip Fest Go immediately. Get up there.
I
These are
100%
so-
agree. Anybody
I
else?
love me a good graham cracker, bro.
Any other thoughts before I go ahead and just put it where it belongs?
Never had them.
You've never
had
had.
them.
You of all people have
What?
never had Scooby snacks?
Colleen, I'm disappointed in you.
I've
Hey,
never
can
had
I
them.
can I reference the thing I said maybe like 10 minutes ago about my mother?
Yeah.
You know what? That is
right.
fair.
Fair.
That is fair.
No, we did not have fruit snacks in the house growing up.
Fair enough.
We
That's
just
my
we I was have you guys heard of the term an ingredient household?
Yeah,
No.
no.
But I can assume what that means.
It's we never had snacks in the house. We never had like packaged stuff like you can just grab it and go. You always had ingredients to make something, but that meant if we were lazy, your like snack was just like a handful of chocolate chips like that you would use for like baking cookies or something, which we never really did. But no. And then if we did ever get snacks, they'd be gone in an instant because suddenly it'd be like, oh my god, we have snacks, and then we just like inhale them. And then my mom would be like,
Also-
well, I'm not buying
Also,
snacks.
I wanna I wanna. Something just got revealed. The next Splatfest got revealed.
Oh god damn it. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna take a look at that real quick.
Please
Um,
pardon for Splatoon news.
It's important.
So Colleen, I want to say that I am so sorry. And
Nah, it's
that
all good.
and that if we
Yeah.
ever meet up IRL, I'm getting you some Scooby snacks.
I
100%.
do have to thank Josiah because he's actually helping me like get used to like, hey, we have food, we have snacks in the house, so now you can try all of this stuff.
Yeah, I don't want them personally,
So-
but I'll
so-
throw 'em her way.
So it's now up to Josiah to get her some Scooby snacks.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
Sorry, I just looked up the theme for the next Splatfest. Oh, okay. Going off on a tangent real quick because this one's really funny to me. Which would you reserve for a day? A palace, a theme park, or a beach? I think I know which side I'm on.
We know which side we're going with.
You know.
I am siding with Fry on this one. I am going for the theme park.
Or
Palace.
They're giving Fry every chance to succeed.
Hey,
And
she
they
won
need to.
one. She won one finally.
After
Um,
how long, though?
I
After
don't know
how
what you guys are
long?
talking about.
We're in Splatoon. Anyway,
No, it's fine. You're good.
all right. So, obviously, Scooby Snacks going Triple S Goku, and
Yeah, 100%.
like I said, I will. If we ever have the opportunity to meet up, I will get you Scooby Snacks so that you can have some.
Yep.
Anyway, next up is going to be Pringles, but specifically sour cream and onion Pringles.
These
I'd hood
are
classic.
certified hood classic.
Oh,
Get
those-
up there in Triple S Goku, no question.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rav says,
Oh,
what would I even
God.
do with one of those for a full day? Well, that depends on what you want to do. I don't know. I assume that they're
One-
going to be
one of
full,
those
full
things?
operations. The Splatfest thing. Don't worry about it. Um,
Oh, I mean, I answered palace.
yeah.
And I'm given the palace for a day. I can just do anything I want.
Yeah,
Or am
I
I
suppose.
stupid? I would destroy everything.
Why?
I would
Fuck them
confiscate their guillotines and use them for good purposes.
Destroy it. I would just go ham on everything.
Yeah, I'll bomb Buckingham Palace. I can actually do it this time.
I mean, like theme park, woohoo! I don't get to wait in lines. That's it.
imagine if who's the guy who wanted to bomb Parliament?
Oh, Guy Fawkes?
Imagine if
Yeah.
Guy Fawkes actually was able to reserve a time at Buckingham Palace. He wouldn't have failed.
Remember
would've
that
succeeded.
5th of November.
He would have immediately succeeded in blowing up the House of Parliament.
Have I ever told you guys about the time I rewrote the lyrics to September to be about Bonfire Night?
No, but that sounds
What?
amazing.
Do you remember? Remember
Oh.
the 5th of November?
November.
Anyway.
Trees and imply.
But yeah,
I don't know why it should be forgot. Yeah, something like that. I don't remember.
but yeah, these next ones, they're also really good.
Scooby-Doo fruit gummies. Oh,
So
yeah.
okay, listen.
Here we go.
Listen,
Oh, go ahead.
guys.
Go ahead.
So where Welch's fruit snacks make me have mushy mouth, these Scooby-Doo fruit snacks are so juicy and delectable. Oh man, I love them so much.
I remember really liking these as a
fill
kid.
my
Yeah.
mouth with moisture. They made my mouth wet.
Hey, happy Pride.
What's going on?
Oh yeah, Rav. So Bonfire Night is it's a holiday in England. It's celebrated on November the 5th, or as they would say in England, the 5th of November. And it is celebrating the time that Guy Fawkes tried to blow up Parliament back in the 1600s.
It's just a weird thing to celebrate.
Yeah. A lot of people celebrate by like setting off fireworks and burning effigies of Guy Fawkes because I think it's supposed to be like a celebration of him getting caught, more than anything else.
It's just like let it go, right? I don't know.
No, well,
Like,
here's
we we don't celebrate a holiday for William Booth getting caught.
No, but
William
and
Booth?
I don't know whatever his
Do you
name
mean
is.
John Wilkes Booth?
Yeah.
Listen, calm down on me.
listen, okay, all right, here. Let me sweeten the pot for you a little bit on Guy Fawkes night, on Bonfire night, right? We celebrate the persecution of Guy Fawkes not only because he tried to blow up Parliament, but also because he was Catholic. So anyway, Scooby Doo fruit
That's
gummies.
fair. That's okay.
Nah, you can't say that. No, that's not how it works.
Again,
Not like he was a cardinal or anything.
No, he
I
wasn't.
wanna,
He was just
I wanna put them in these snacks in Triple S Goku.
They belong in
my
Triple
only-
S Goku. These are the snacks I was talking about that are better, in my opinion, than
You're right,
Mars.
and you can say it.
These are delicious, and
Yeah.
they look so fake, and they're so delicious.
Triple S for Sussa Scooby Doo.
Yeah,
Ew,
just
these next
Scooby-Doo.
one.
All right. Next up, we've got barbecue flavored Lay's.
Ugh.
I find them
Hate them.
disgusting.
Thank you. They're not good.
I hate them. I hate
Mel,
them.
you're very
They don't.
quiet.
They don't even taste like barbecue sauce.
Mel,
I'll put them in doo-doo feces. It's fine.
Mel, you gotta tell
As you-
us.
As you should.
I quite
But
like
explain yourself
Lay's
regardless
barbecue.
for content.
I
hold on.
quite like barbecue Lay's. All right, I do like them.
Deplorable.
You could put them in C. You can put them in C.
Well, here's the
No.
thing. Hear me out on this one.
Okay.
They are not good.
Fine.
However,
You still like them?
I still like them. It's
All
one of it's one of those guilty pleasures for me.
Ah,
But yeah.
I'm not budging. I'm sorry. I can't. I hate these things.
I don't like them either.
Yeah, well, fine. I have come to terms with this. That I'm the odd one out on that.
Your sacrifice will not be in vain.
Next up we've got Stacy's pita chips.
Oh,
Ugh.
buddy, okay. These ones, the ones that are just non-flavored, doo-doo feces, but they have a cinnamon sugar flavor. Oh my god, they are so.
I haven't tried
delectable.
those.
They're the only flavor that matters.
The cinnamon sugar ones are pretty good, but yeah, these ones here, they're not great, Chief.
Because okay, these have the same thing as like Tostitos. You're supposed to eat it with like hummus.
Yeah.
But the cinnamon sugar ones, you don't have to eat with hummus at all. Probably they taste really bad if you ate the cinnamon sugar ones with hummus, if I'm being totally honest with you.
Now, this brings up an interesting conundrum then, because like these ones were designed to be eaten with hummus, right? We did
Yeah.
rank the Tostitos earlier based on eating
You
them
have-
with
yes.
dip.
Oh yeah, no,
You
I'm saying these plain ones doo-doo feces because they're plain.
But if we're judging things that are designed to be eaten with something else, and we're judging those based on eating them with that other thing, then these do go up a little bit because, you know, pita and hummus is
Okay.
pretty good.
Fair enough.
I still wouldn't put them above C tier because,
Yeah,
you
we
know,
can put them in like mid C.
yeah. Like I said, I'm just kind of throwing things. Oh, geez. Oh, thank you for following, Rav.
Yo,
Sorry, I got jump scared by the
Hey!
Windows XP notification sound.
radical.
But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Next
Next
on
up,
the list.
Oreo. Oreo. Can I share with you guys my hot take on Oreos?
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
a lot of people really like the cream in the Oreo. You know, the white like filling in the
Uh-huh.
middle.
Mhm.
That's my least favorite part of the Oreo.
I like
Mm.
the cookie.
I like the cookie much better.
I like the
Cookies-
cookie.
But yeah, the cookie's the best part. So, because like
Specifically,
when you
eat the
dip
cream
it in,
first, so I can enjoy the
when
cookie.
you when you dip it in milk, okay, minor calendars tangent once again. I eat Oreos in a particular way. Well, one would say this is the smart way to eat Oreos. So obviously, I also want to mention, Oreos is another one of those things where you have to eat it with a particular thing. You
Mhm.
need to eat Oreos with milk.
I don't.
You have to.
I.
You do. No, you do. I'm sorry, you do. You must.
I. I like. Yeah, you should, but you don't have to.
You're not enjoyable if you don't, I don't think.
So obviously they've got a bunch of different flavors of Oreos, and they've got like the double stuff Oreos, which is like the one with the filling, like the extra filling in the middle. Which, by the way, is not actually double. It is like, like, I think, 150% as much cream filling as instead of being 200%. Anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. But my
But,
favorite, my favorite kinds of Oreos that exist are the Oreo thins, because like I said, I'm not a big fan of the filling. So with the thins, you get basically like the cookie and then like a tiny, tiny little bit of the filling in it.
Yeah. But okay, so back to the way that I eat Oreos. What I do is okay, you have to only really do this with the double stuffed Oreos. And so what I do is I get a cup of milk with my Oreos, and I take a fork and I stick it in between the cream part, and then I dip the entire cookie, let it absorb the cookie, and so it turns into a nice chocolatey cookie mush, and then I eat that.
Huh?
What?
Wait, repeat that again?
So okay, I
Uh-huh.
take the cookie, and
Yes.
I take the cookie in the fork, and I stick the fork in between the two cookies and put it in and wedge it in between like the white cream filling, and then I dip that entire thing in milk and let it absorb the milk so it gets all mushy, and then I eat that.
That's acceptable. That's just removing hands from the equation.
Kinda, yeah.
So
I think it's the preferred way to eat Oreos, personally.
I'd like my Oreos crunchy though.
I don't actually.
All right. Either way, we're putting these way up there because I think we can all agree that
will, you
Oreos are
will.
pretty good.
I think S tier.
S tier. I can agree with S tier.
Yeah.
Colleen? Colleen?
Yeah, I like them.
S tier it
Okay.
is. All right. So we've got two different flavors of Doritos here. We've got Cool Ranch and Nacho Cheese.
Inside you, there are two wolves.
The two genders.
Yes. Truly.
Do you want Sans or Fell Sans?
You mean Sam's or Papyrus?
No, I don't actually. I don't.
I do. I think these are totally like or Sam's.
Well, it's weird that you made that comparison because the Cool Ranch Doritos are the better flavor.
Guys, what are you talking about? Obviously, that's Fireboy and Water Girl. Come on.
I'm gonna kill
That
you.
is yes.
Jeez.
That's a
Well, yes, but
that's a-
again, Cool
that's a
Ranch Doritos
reference
are the best
that
flavor.
kids born after the year 2007 will not understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rav says nacho cheese is better than Cool Ranch, no contest.
Shut up.
I like both.
I like both equally, if I'm being honest.
I'll kill you.
I like both of them for different reasons. That being said, I think Doritos are disgusting.
You're right. But Cool Ranch are the best flavor.
Yeah. I don't know. I probably wouldn't rank Doritos for any flavor any higher than maybe B tier.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But I would honestly put them right next to each other because like genuinely I don't
Yeah, we
prefer
can do
one over
that.
the
We
other.
can just-
Yeah.
We can just do that, yeah.
Rev says okay, but consider nuh-uh. To which I must respond, the fuck do you mean nuh-uh?
No.
Nah, bro, it's their.
All right.
I'm not arguing with you anymore.
But yeah, so I'm thinking B tier. Does anybody else have any anywhere they
For
want
both
to
of these?
No objections here.
No objections. Colleen, Josiah?
Wait, B tier for both of these?
For both of them, yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
I'd say put them higher.
I put them higher.
Yeah.
I didn't think we were going to sell it by that much.
I mean, hey, a case could be made for a higher tier. I would like to
Look,
hear your arguments.
look at this. Look at this. Anything, and I will say this out of context. I don't give two shits. Anything that leaves a dust that I'm willing to suck my fingers off to get, I enjoy.
You
And
know
both
what?
of these have a very delectable dust.
You know what?
I guess.
You know what? The point well taken.
Fair enough.
A tier
I
then.
mean-
I accept.
I understand. I don't like the dust on your fingers and you have to lick it off. I don't really like that part.
Slurp it.
I don't like doing that personally.
Cool, we just got another clip, and I'm scared to know what that one is. I assume it's probably Josiah saying something about sucking off his fingers. Thank you for that, Rav.
I'll take a look at that later.
No, I'm probably one of those people who I need to get chopsticks so I can eat Doritos with the chopsticks so my fingers don't get covered in the dust.
I've never
I-
considered eating Doritos with chopsticks before, but honestly, I kind of want to try it now.
I actually want to do that. I really want to do that, but I
wanna
know
think-
Josiah will lose his mind.
I want to think it would be very difficult.
I love that we can kind of hear it in the background. That's great.
Yeah, no, for real.
That's what I'm saying. My mic does not pick up anything outside of talking, but when it does it very well.
It's so weird.
Pinky! Oh my god, hi!
Oh my
Been a
god!
while.
Where have you been?
Eating the brain.
It's actually
It's
where
it's
his
our- it's
username
our-
comes
it's
from,
our-
yeah.
It's our friend Pinky.
Our dear friend Pinky, who has been missing in action for ages now. How you doing, my friend?
How you doing, bro? Good lord.
It has
It's
been
been
a
like
while,
a
yeah.
year. We haven't seen
Yeah.
you in like a year.
We're doing
Wow.
tier listing. We're doing we're doing a snack tier list right now. So that's you can see what we've got so far. Doing some good one sec, stuck in an ad. Oh, fair enough.
No.
Sorry about that, but also I need to make money somehow.
Did Twitch make me unfollow you? What's going? I can't find you on my feed.
Huh?
Oh,
I can't find you.
You can't find me,
Yeah.
but I'm right here.
Are we not streaming?
We are. I'm streaming.
No,
We are? Okay.
How do you
I'm
think
trying-
I'm talking to
I'm trying
chat?
I think it's like, yeah, no, I'm subscribed, but you're not in my follower feed, which is like I don't understand why.
How
I'm
many
try-
other
I'm trying to
people are you
see-
following that are live right now? Because that might be it. Because I'm super
Like-
super tiny.
Like freaking a decent amount of people that I follow are live right now.
That's probably
but
why. I'm a
I can
very
u-
very
I
small
can
channel.
I can usually find you at like the bottom of that, but it's just like I can't. You're not there for some reason. But when I look up your actual stream, you're there, and I'm like, I don't know. It's weird. I can't explain it.
Oh, okay. So first of all, Rav says mine's a Honda and QuickBooks ad, and apparently the only two people that Rav followed that are live right now are me and Germa.
amazing.
What a weird following you have. Like, what is? I need to know your day to day, bro. You live such a strange life.
Let me see a day in your life.
a day in the life of Ravioli. All right. So next up on the tier list is we've got more Snyder's of Hanover. Pretzel sticks.
These are just worse rod, right?
Yeah, they're not quite as thick. And if you know anything about me, you know that I like my thick rods.
Of course. I just feel like they wouldn't be as satisfying.
Happy Pride, everyone.
Happy Pride, y'all.
I think these like the Snyders are just too flimsy, you know, or the sticks are too flimsy. You know, they
Yeah,
break
they are.
easily.
Yeah.
I would put this.
Yeah, yeah. Go
I
on.
would put I would put it in B. However, I am willing to hear out anybody else. Another clip. Oh God. Cool. Nobody's stepping up to the plate.
Radical. Radical.
Josiah,
Snyder?
you like you like the pretzel sticks.
Sorry, I couldn't tell if we'd moved on, to be honest.
Oh,
I would like them, I do not like them as much as rods, I can say. But I do like putting the sticks in between my fingers and pretending I'm Wolverine. Childhood classic. I put them in B, personally.
in B tier. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's kind of what I
right
was
along
saying.
with the
Okay.
Belches
Yeah,
and whatnot.
basically. They're pretzels.
They're pretzels.
B
They're
tier
good
it is.
pretzels, though.
Next up are more Snyders. I don't.
More
Oh,
pretzels.
sourdough.
Sourdough
Oh, this is
nibblers.
different. These are different.
Oh,
They strike in a different weight class.
I don't think I've ever had these ones actually.
I don't. Lay down. I'll attend to you.
Sourdough
Later.
pretzels, huh? Okay. You know what?
I love them.
I've
They're delicious.
never had them, but I feel like these are good.
I would fuck with these 100%, but I've just
Colleen.
never had them, so I can't judge. I'm
Colleen.
outie on this one.
I heard a big ol'
well, I knew you liked these, so I'm not a sourdough fan. So
Fair enough. This is one thing that we would disagree on then.
yeah, I don't like them. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
A. We accept A or B.
It's basically your judgment, Josiah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Colleen doesn't care for them, so there is that counter.
Yeah.
But like I'm down for them, so
B.
B tier? Alright, we'll put him in B tier.
Like right underneath Clef Bar.
okay.
Alright, next up is Cheetos. Just normal plain ass Cheetos.
Feces.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like Cheetos either. So.
Oh my god, I'm surrounded by
Colleen,
hate.
yo, Colleen, dab me up. Colleen, dab me up,
I
Colleen. Dab me up.
hate Cheetos.
May I strike thee
yo.
down with a thunderbolt.
Yo, Colleen, dab me up. Colleen, dab me up.
Yeah,
Dab me
yeah,
up.
yeah.
May your hands rot off.
I'm
Yeah.
shaking your hand.
That was me.
Yeah, no,
That was me dapping you up.
Yeah,
I-
They are delicious.
Hear me out on this one. I'm not the biggest fan of Cheetos. I do like them, but I wouldn't say that like they're my favorite.
I just hate all cheesy snacks. That's all I can, you know.
Yeah. Fair enough.
With a passion.
That goes back to my earlier statement, which has been clipped.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Sorry, I'm back. Went to nuke up some curry. Okay, cool. Well, welcome back, Pinky. We're talking about Cheetos now. Rav says high tier. Honestly, so good. Thumbs up.
Thank goodness. Like cheese. What in the world's a cheesy?
I don't know. I listen. My thing with Cheetos is I think they're fine. I would go for other things over Cheetos, you know?
Yes, I
Yeah.
would agree with that, but they're still very good. Like I have to put them in S. Personal S.
S tier. I was gonna say A tier, but I think a case could be made for S tier. I also think a case could be made for a lower tier.
I will accept B.
Go with B tier.
Mhm.
All right. I heard an affirmative from Colleen. Cal, how you feeling about that?
Doo-doo, feces.
I think we'll put it in B tier as a compromise.
Ugh.
Rav says S tier or even triple S tier.
Rav. Nope. Whatever.
Okay. So next up are Chips Ahoy.
I don't
Oh
like.
man. Do you want to eat a cookie but also experience the dryness of a desert in your mouth?
Now, see, if this is why I thought Cal was talking about a different food item, because I saw Chips Ahoy in here. So as soon as Cal started describing the act of putting sawdust or drywall in your mouth, I was like, yeah, Chips Ahoy, right?
I
Right.
You're so right about that. Now, I do want to share a story from my childhood, if I may.
Okay.
Okay.
We were
Did
going
you
on a
die?
camping. Yes, I did die. We were going on a camping trip. I must have been a teenager. I couldn't have been any older than 13 at the time. This was a while ago. We went up to this campsite way up in the north of Florida. Middle of the wilderness, no big cities around or anything. The closest, like, the closest facsimile of civilization was like a stoplight, about a couple miles away from where we were. That had like a really tiny gas station, kind of there. Well, we ended up going to this little gas station to get some camping supplies, and we decided we wanted to make some s'mores. Because we're going camping. It's the middle of summer. It's s'more season. Let's get some chocolate, some marshmallows, and some graham crackers to make some s'mores. Well, we managed to find the marshmallows, and we managed to find the chocolate. What we did not find were graham crackers. So we were like, well, we have everything else. We need to make a substitution somehow. Now, what this gas station did have was Chips Ahoy.
Oh.
So we used Chips Ahoy as the graham crackers in our s'mores. I don't think I've had a normal s'more since, because what we referred to as s'mores Ahoy were quite tasty. I'm not gonna lie.
Kind of want
Okay.
to try that now.
Yeah. So Chips Ahoy do have a special place in my heart for s'mores Ahoy, but that's about it. By themselves, they're not anything to sneeze at. You guys ever had hobnobs? I have had hobnobs.
What are hot
Sounds
dogs?
like a D&D.
I don't think. I don't want to. I don't want to touch a hobgoblin's knob.
A hobnob, if I recall, because it has been a minute, a hobnob is a kind of digestive biscuit. So basically a graham cracker. Yeah, there they are. They're little digestives. It's a British thing.
Oh.
Hence the name hobnob. But yeah, so Chips Ahoy, I think by themselves are C tier at best. But
I would accept that or lower.
I honestly probably doo-doo feces tier. But if you make a s'more out of them, they're pretty kino.
Yes, but
Yeah.
even if we were to stretch that, like, that's so far beyond the bounds of what's intended.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I'm still gonna throw them
Uh,
in doo-doo feces.
Okay,
This,
but your
it is
story was
drier-
moving, but
It
not
is
nearly
drier
enough
than
to remove
Dasani
them.
water, bro.
All right, so next up we've got normal
Oh,
Pringles.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Where were we putting it?
Oh, doo-doo feces.
All right.
I've never had, but we sell them at work as an import food. Yeah, hobnobs are all right. If I'm gonna get anything from like the international food section, and more specifically from the British food section, I do this a lot actually. I get myself an Iron Brew and a Mars bar because British chocolate is better than American chocolate is.
You're correct.
Original Pringles.
I actually,
No, these are very
I
boring
wish
for
they
me.
had different. Like, I wish they had more than just sour cream and onion and regular Pringles, because some Pringles slap. Like a pimp with a limp wrist just fucking slap.
Like a pimp with a
But original
wrist.
Pringles do not.
I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. That's the first I've heard of that. That's the first time I've heard that thing said. That that metaphor said.
I love that actually.
That's so great.
um,
That's amazing.
Rav is
Feel free to-
clamoring for S tier on this one.
They
Rav,
don't. They're not
I'm gonna
good compared to the
Rav,
rest.
I'm gonna wrap you in a blanket and throw you into the East River.
Oh my
Don't you
god!
give them some concrete shoes?
You're gonna go sleeping with the fishes. You're gonna do the night shift at the
Oh,
aquarium.
I think that was your biggest assumption, is that there's fish in the East River.
That's fair. That's a
No,
valid point.
there's just poison, and you're gonna die.
Sorry, first of all, we got another clip. Second of all,
Um,
Rav just
I-
said, I'm very white, my apologies.
I am banishing you to the Dark
I'm white
Souls
too.
poison
I'm not as
swamp.
white as it gets. White has nothing to do with Pringles.
No, Rav, I'm literally gonna banish you to the Dark Souls poison swamp.
No, not the Dark Souls poison swamp.
I mean, Colleen, do you like original Pringles? You've had them before. I've given them to you.
You say that like I'm a child. Like I've given to you before.
To be fair,
Yeah,
you also
well,
did
I
just go on
did.
record and say that you did not have a lot of snack foods as a kid.
And that I
It's
give
also
you
very
snacks.
true.
Pinky, what's your question? Pinky says I have a question, so I want to know what is your question?
Yeah, shoot. But not
Where
literally.
are the peeps? That's a great question. They weren't on this list.
You really are white.
Yeah, this
You
this
really-
definitely
Rav, you
wasn't
really
like a
are white.
sugary snack. Like, I don't think Peeps is something I snack on the regular.
Peeps
Like
are
these all
candy.
seems like food you could snack on like a regular basis. Like even
Yeah.
the gummies, you could take them to lunch with you, like as a child.
Mhm.
I don't have Peeps with every lunch. That's like
That's
asking
an
to
Easter
die.
candy.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah,
have a
that's
couple
an
of
Easter
I'll have a couple of peeps around Easter time, but beyond that, it's eh. You don't really see them too much in stores anyway outside of Easter. So, Pinky said, "Wow, Cal calling me out here."
Hey man, you're white, so
Wait, what did Cal say?
Oh my God,
What
Cal,
did
you
you say?
can't say that. No, I'm kidding.
well I'm just like hearing Rad's arguments for the most deplorable things in existence, and it's like, man, you really are white. That's crazy.
What, Peeps equal white? Is that
No,
a thing?
him wanting Pringles and Triple S Goku, the original Pringles and Triple S Goku.
Oh,
I'm with Josiah on this one in that original Pringles are probably the worst Pringles. I well, maybe not the worst, because I did mention earlier I had Philly cheesesteak flavored Pringles and those were pretty bad. I got curious while I was going through that section of Walmart, and I was like, how bad could this
No.
be?
Wait, it was Pinky. Pinky Roo said, "Wow, Cal calling me out there." Do you not like Peeps, Cal? Was that something that was said that I
No,
missed?
I also hate Peeps, but I wasn't trying to knock you for it though. I don't really like marshmallows, and I certainly wouldn't like marshmallows with awful tasting dye in them.
Now, here's my thing with Pringles, right? Is I don't think that the original ones are
No, give
that
me like
great.
5 seconds.
I would still rather have original Pringles over Cheetos.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
What's good, John? You good?
The dog is getting very needy for some reason.
Okay.
I'm a little disappointed we have a very limited chip flavor selection up here. You guys get all the variety. Oh, this isn't just a chip tier list. We've already done that.
Where does Brad live?
England?
Uh,
Did
well-
they say England?
No, because we get hobnobs here in the United States too through like international food sections and
What state
supermarkets.
do you live in where they don't have a good chip flavor variety?
Canada, that'll do it.
That makes
Oh.
sense.
Canada.
Oh
Lay
my
down.
gosh, it's
Lay
I
down.
think.
Oh, Canada.
There you go.
Oh, all right.
All right. Pringles. I'd say put these in
C.
B tier, in C tier. In C tier.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah,
They
Yeah.
like. I think they would rank so much higher if the rest of Pringles were shit. But it's such a disgrace to the Pringles name to have that as your original when everything else is blah.
Yeah. Except for the Philly cheesesteak ones. Rav says C tier is acceptable. Glad we can agree. Next up is Funyuns.
Funyuns?
Funyuns.
I like Funyuns.
I quite like
Funyuns
Funyuns.
are pretty good. I'm just gonna drop the pretenses. I'm putting them in A. They're all right.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Yeah. Colleen, any thoughts?
I like them.
A tier it is.
Yeah.
All right, regular ass normal fucking M&Ms.
I like
They're
them.
fine.
Are you sure that's normal M&Ms?
Yeah, that's
They
normal
are.
M&Ms.
Oh, if it's normal M&Ms, they're pretty good. I don't eat them on the regular though. Too much chocolate.
Too much.
If I want
It's too
chocolate, I
much.
just eat a chocolate bar.
Dad said no more chocolate. Sorry, I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head now.
It can go in B tier for me.
Yeah. Let's see. Rav says never had Funyuns, never been a big fan. Skittles are better. Also, Pinky said we should put Funyuns in S tier.
Accept it.
For me, and it's what Cal was saying earlier, where like American chocolate is awful.
It is. It's very. Yeah.
Uh,
Like, maybe I don't like M&Ms. Maybe I don't like these.
Colleen,
I'll eat
What?
M&Ms. Hi, Kiwi.
M&Ms. Regular old
But I
M&Ms.
said I liked them.
Okay, but we needed more of an input because the discussion dragged on a little bit.
I think
Like,
there are better variations of M&Ms than the
No.
regular ones.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
I'd say
you know-
these
you
go
know,
in
you,
B tier, personally.
you know what's weird?
Hmm.
I don't like normal, regular schmegular M&Ms, but weirdly, mini M&Ms are better. I can't explain
Yes, I agree.
I 100% agree with that. Yeah.
why. Okay, thank you. I thought I was going crazy.
No, and it's so weird because they're basically the same thing, but like somehow Palpatine
I think-
returned.
I think it's because of the fact that there's so little chocolate. It doesn't.
Yeah, it's
It's
mostly
as
shell.
bad.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste as bad. And the shell of M&Ms, it has a decent flavor. It's not meant to be the thing you notice most in the flavor. It's right.
No.
I'd say B tier for
What?
regular M&Ms.
What tier?
B.
I
B
accept
B
that,
is
yes.
in B is in bleh.
Colleen, you all right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm working on something for a possible D&D one shot I might be part of, and I was making their mini on Hero Forge, and then I didn't save, and I clicked out of the tab.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
No. I'm sorry.
M&M's from. God, that's so loud.
That is so loud.
I didn't mean. I don't know why it's super loud.
No,
I
it's
don't
fine.
know.
It's fine.
I don't
it's
know.
fine. M&M's remind me of
it's safe.
Smarties
It's
too
safe.
much. How do M&Ms remind you of
What do you-
Smarties,
what-
Rav?
I'm gonna kill you, Rav.
No, I know
Oh.
what they're talking about.
keep-
Smarties,
keep
Smarties
saying
is
Mickey
a
and Minnie.
Canadian candy that's similar to M&Ms.
They're
Oh.
not though.
Oh, no. So we must be thinking about two different kinds of Smarties then.
Yeah, I know what they're talking about.
So we don't have those kinds of Smarties here in the United States. We
Whoa,
have
okay.
little chalk pellets that are also called Smarties. They're not really chalk, but like that's kind of what they feel
They're
like in your mouth.
chalk-like.
Yeah.
I hate them.
People used to smoke them in middle school. People would
Yeah.
smoke Smarties. So yeah, no, it's different kind of Smarties. Is the one we're thinking of.
To preface, Colleen, they didn't actually used to set them on fire and smoke them. It's like the powder of
No,
the
I
chocolate
know what
is-
you're talking
okay.
about.
Okay.
Okay, so for chat's sake, no, they didn't set them on fire. It was like you would crush them up and then you would like pretend to smoke it, and like if you did that, you were the coolest kid in 6th grade. Those are rockets up here. I knew a guy who snorted a backwoods. Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god. Anyway, next up, it's Mott's. I believe those are
What?
apple
What is
slices.
this?
I
Yeah.
think those are apple slices. Yeah.
I wish that I could eat fruit in an enjoyable way, but it's like I don't know what it is. I am potentially allergic to in fruits. It just makes my lips split. I can't. Even if the fruit I'm eating tastes good, I can't eat it without my lips splitting and me being in mild uncomfortable pain for a bit.
Yeah, I think you might be allergic to something then.
I don't know what it is.
Piggy says, I thought it was snorting pixie sticks made you the coolest kid at school. That too, yeah. God, we were fucking idiots in school when we were kids.
I mean, I didn't do that, so
Oh no, I didn't either. But like, I mean, like we collectively as a species, were fucking idiots as kids.
I mean,
I was
that's
a machinima kid, so you know.
that's a bit overstated. Kids aren't. No, kids are kids. They're not.
Yeah. I guess I should
They're not
clarify. I
idiots.
don't mean they're stupid. I mean they're kids, you know?
They're kids. They can be crafty sons of bitches when they want to be.
Oh, yeah.
Never underestimate a kid. Once you make that mistake, you're ruined.
Oh, yeah, no. Actually, that's a funny thing. New Defunct Land video came out recently
Yeah.
about kid cities, which are like
Mhm.
indoor play areas that are like designed for kids to role play like adult jobs.
Yes.
And in one of the sections he was talking about like, yeah, some kids figured out how to make fraudulent checks and kidnap baby dolls. Don't underestimate kids. It's the long and short of it.
Kids are crafty.
Um,
The problem is they don't have the learned morality that comes with existing
my
to
favorite
apply their knowledge.
My favorite like anecdote from that video though was when he's like, yeah, all of the kids who roleplayed as the defense attorney would keep like a journal. They would like write notes so that the next kid coming in who would be the defense attorney had like notes from their predecessors, and one of the notes just read, "This job is so easy, all you say is can you prove it?"
Yep, that kid gets it.
Anyway,
It's amazing.
apple slices.
They're apples, so
I quite like fruit. I know, but I also don't have the thing that cow does. My lips don't split when eating fruit, so.
it's cursed. I love fruit so much.
Yeah. That being said, if I'm gonna eat fruit, I'm gonna eat like a fruit. If I'm gonna eat an apple, I'm gonna eat like an apple. I'm not gonna eat like pre-packed apple slices, you know?
I will say though, I'm still gonna rate this highly, but I don't like apple skin.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's
I
valid.
hate I hate the texture of it.
but no, that's completely understandable. You got to get yourself an
It
apple
feels like
peeler. I mean,
It feels
well,
like I'm eating paper.
yeah. All right, so I would put this in A tier, honestly.
A for apple.
A for apple. Do we agree?
Literally, okay. One minor thing before we move on.
Yeah, before we move
Uh,
on. Yes.
The only kind of fruit that I can eat is dried fruit. And even then, if I'm not careful and I get it wet near my lips, it will crack my lips.
That's so weird.
It's very strange. I don't know what I'm allergic to in fruit, but I clearly have a reaction because literally no one else that I know has this reaction to fruit.
Yeah. Yeah, that is strange.
Yeah. Wubble lubba dub dub.
Wubba lubba dub dub. Yeah. It's been a while since I heard that.
Yup.
It's been a
It's
while.
applicable.
Rav says I prefer pears.
I do.
Now
I do like
you know,
pears.
now you're just trying to make me mad.
Next up we got Baby Bell mini cheeses.
Uh,
I love
Oh
these things.
man, these are good.
I heard
I
a
love these.
I heard an from
I
from
love
Colleen.
Baby Bell cheese.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I wasn't sure
So
if that
it
was a good or a
it was
bad
like a grunt. Like a Homer grunt, like
wax
I put these.
Rav says
These
wax
are cool.
cheese low B tier.
No, absolutely not.
What?
These are not the first thing I go for. However, if
These are-
handed a Baby Bell, I will nibble on it like a mouse.
Look,
I
these
do
things have got
actually-
two-
I genuinely do that with Baby Bells. I will nibble on it.
Look, if I see these in a person's fridge and they're offering them up for free, do you know how expensive these things are? These
Oh,
are my
They are
first thing that I
so
grab.
expensive.
oh, if they're being offered for free, then fuck yeah, I'm going for them. Are you kidding?
Not only that, but they have. Okay, so personally, two great things about Baby Bell. One, it's cheese, automatic win in my book. Two, it leaves the
Cheese from
wax
it.
behind, and you know what you can do with that wax?
You can
Anything you
Make
fucking
it
want
into a
yeah,
to.
you can mold
candle.
You can make it anything you want to.
You can
So it's
mold
a
it into whatever.
toy with food.
And I know I've seen people before who like collect the wax off of Baby Bell cheeses, and they'll just like mold it all together.
They'll make like a candle.
Yeah. Out of Baby Bell wax. Look at that. It's cheese and an art project. I'm gonna put this in S tier, honestly, now that I'm
Yeah.
talking about it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. As it should be.
Rav says I made a weird beetle out of cheese wax before. Which
Oh, wow.
which beetle was it? Was it John Paul, George, or Ringo? Cool. So anyway, moving right along, we got Nature Valley.
I throw a cold bucket of water on you.
Ah!
Not the water, just the entire bucket.
The bucket.
Including the bucket.
Yeah.
Including the bucket. Yeah, you just hear a distant.
Yes.
Oh my god, why did you roll the super loud one?
Ow.
What?
Nature Valley Crunchy Oat Bar. Oats and honey specifically.
Ah, you mean the thing that's always broken?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I want to put it in duty features because they're always broken.
Yeah, they're very, very fragile.
I see, but I never expect them to be whole. At a certain point, you
I
always
do,
expect
they
them to be
should be.
broken.
Jesus Christ, Pinky! Holy shit! Thank you for doing that.
What-
Pinky
happened?
just gifted 5 tier 1 subs.
Oh!
Pinky.
Yay!
Okay, alright, Colleen and Josiah, you wouldn't know. Pinky is just like notorious for dropping mad DOS randomly. One time for Christmas, he gave us all $60 each in our
Oh my
in
god.
game.
Aw.
He's
That's-
insane.
That's awesome. Thank you
Russell-
so much.
We're also going to be hearing the XP notification sound here
He's-
a
he's
couple
like
more
the defi-
times.
Pinky is the definition of the whole gang eats.
Oh yeah.
Everybody eats around here.
And we love him for it. He's kinder than anyone I've ever met.
It's
That's awesome.
yeah.
Man, no, he's radical.
Cool. Oh man. Yeah, thank you for doing that, Pinky. I really appreciate it. All right. Rav says Nature Valley bars are somehow
my
more
God,
crumbly
yeah,
than
yeah,
dry dirt
a
and
level-
sand.
We have a level 2 hype train. We have a level 2 hype train because of that. That's crazy.
Do we have a level 2 hype train right now? Is that what's
We
happening?
do. We do.
Whoa!
Holy shit!
What's a level 2 hype train?
It's a
I
it's a
don't know,
hype
but
train that is level 2.
I don't know, but it's good though.
Okay.
I don't know what it means, but it's good. It's really good.
Accidentally just.
Oh, and there's Wilhelm. Okay, cool. Thank you for that. All right, so Nature Valley. You're right. They're very, very crumbly.
I just,
I actually kind of like them. To be honest.
they're good. But I just hate that they're always broken.
I
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
expect them to be broken though.
But like, it makes them annoying to eat them.
It's even broken
They're
on the
even
package.
broken on the box.
You listen. I understand that, but imagine trying to eat these at your desk, or like, God forbid, in a car.
Yeah, they get everywhere. That's how it goes.
It's yeah.
Yeah, that's like okay. So do that in someone else's car and see how they feel.
Well, they shouldn't have handed them to me then.
All right. I don't know.
They don't want them in their car. They shouldn't have given them to me.
You can have this granola
know-
bar. Don't eat it here though.
Yeah, eat it elsewhere.
Rav says,
I
I
think-
ate one in bed once. Worst mistake I could have made.
Why
Oh my
would you
God,
do
dude.
that?
you
You're
idiot. I
maniac.
mean,
You are
lovingly,
you are
of course,
chaotic.
but you
You are
idiot.
chaotic evil for that. That's crazy.
Oh my god. Um,
I cast granola Hidden Valley Green Nature Bar in bed.
oh,
Seriously, that is
no!
because you'll have ants in your
Um,
bed, and you'll never get them.
Oh god, don't even.
I-
Oh.
Dude, we're dealing with a small.
I have to run.
issue
Take care,
in
everyone.
our-
Hope you all
in
have a
our
good
part.
time. Bye, Pinky. Have a good night. And
See you,
thank you for the
Pinky.
thank you for the subs
for all
again.
that you do.
Thanks for the dosh.
love Pinky just dropping all this cash on us and then just
Dude,
leaving.
What a
He
fucking
has, like,
legend, in
mad-
all honesty.
He has like mad sugar daddy energy. It's crazy.
It's kind of crazy. I appreciate him.
Yeah.
What was I saying?
Uh,
Oh yeah. We have a small issue in our apartment, right?
mhm.
Because it's summer, a lot of the bugaboos are waking up from their hibernation, right?
Yes. Yeah, the bugaboos.
The bugaboos, and so we have some of the ants are finding their way into this house, but
Uh-huh.
they're not normal ants. They're carpenter ants.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
So they're huge. So every like once in a while, I'll look to my floor, and I'll see these tiny little tic tac moving, and I'm like, oh my god, die.
I want you to know that the last bit of your sentence got cut off by the NFL theme.
What?
Thank you,
Oh,
Rav.
cool, thanks. Rav, you're just trying to irk me. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you.
I hope everyone could hear what you were saying over the very loud NFL theme.
Yeah. Man, I wonder who the other 7 people who are watching are. Hey, yo, viewers, sound off. Who are you?
I know we've got Rav at the very least. It was so loud I didn't think it was that. Yeah. I should probably update the prices on my sound alerts, or make them somewhat quieter. Anyway,
But yeah, I'll accept doo-doo feces or low C
Mm-hmm.
because
For nature,
they don't taste bad,
I was gonna say
but they're annoying to eat.
the taste itself is not bad enough for doo-doo feces, but yeah, they are a pain to eat. So I'm
C.
C tier.
See,
I'll take C.
C tier it is.
okay.
All right, we've got
I wasn't gonna fight
3
for it
left.
anymore.
We've got
You
3
know,
left.
much like the title on this snack, this is a certified hood classic.
Yeah, I'd say
You
like
can't go,
A.
you can't go wrong with
They're pretty
classic.
good.
You know,
Yeah. This is
they're
like
solid.
this is like just a really good chip to like eat with like as
They're thin. They're salted well.
yeah. In the UK, they are not known as Lays, they are known as Walkers.
Really?
Because
Yeah,
originally they were 2 separate companies, but Lay's got big enough where they were able to buy out Walkers, but because Walkers was already such a well-established brand in the UK, they decided to just keep the name. So
Interesting.
so you'll see like packaging in the UK that has the exact same logo and everything, but instead of saying Lay's, it'll say Walkers.
Huh.
And they also have different flavors over there too. So you'll have like I think one of them's like cheddar and onion, which is really good. You have like prawn cocktail. Um yeah, prawn cock. Which of course has led to one of my favorite pieces of graffiti that I have ever seen, which is someone just spray painting the phrase prawn cocktail crisps on the side of a train station.
why?
I
Why
don't
would they do?
I
Why would
don't
they do
know,
this?
but it was very funny. Ra-
God,
Rav says, we got ketchup chips over here. Not a great flavor, but we have it.
Ugh.
Cool.
yeah. No, that is the correct reaction.
Oh, right. But that, so, yeah, in the UK, it's, Walkers. In Ireland, they have another brand that is unaffiliated with Lay's, that's called Tato. And that's kind of like
That's
their
pretty apt.
yeah, Tato. That's like their big crisp brand over there. Well, Tato at one point was like the main sponsor behind Ireland's biggest amusement park. And so because they were the big sponsor, it was called Tato Land. I only know about this because like the one time I got to go to Ireland, we flew into the airport in Dublin, and you would see advertisements for Tato Land, and I was like, oh, okay, that must be some kind of theme park that they've got here. That's great. And then I saw going into the Tesco's, you see bags of Tato, and I'm like, so wait, it's a potato chip brand, and they've got a theme park. Huh. So I looked into it. Apparently they don't sponsor that park anymore, so now it's just called Emerald Park. But they did at one point, and so it was called Tato Land. And they have a wooden roller coaster themed to the myth of Cuchulainn, which is badass,
That is amazing.
and I want to go on that roller coaster so badly.
So, the idea of having a potato chip themed amusement park is so American cartoon specific theme festival coded.
Mhm.
Like you know how like American cartoons they have to make up a festival to make a plot happen, and they say today is the National Blank Festival. And then everyone's like super into it, and then the one character who's not into it is like annoyed by it. It's like that.
So, well, here's the thing is because America has its own fair share of stuff like that too. Like that's why that's a trope. Hershey Park is a thing in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
It is run by the Hershey Chocolate Company.
Yep.
I've not been to Hershey Park itself, but I have been to the Hershey
The
factory, which is
sweetest
right next
place
door.
I've
on
been.
earth.
I've been.
Man, Hershey Park. What's next?
Himshey Park?
You know where I couldn't even finish the sentence. It was too funny for me.
let us also not forget that America is the home of Dollywood, which is a Dolly Parton theme
Yes.
park. Which I do really want to go to Dollywood at some point in my life.
I want to go there so badly, but apparently the workers there are treated like very well.
I would hope
Um,
so, with a theme park themed
yeah.
around Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Dolly Parton. You're all right,
Yeah.
Dolly Parton.
She's not just all right. She's like probably like if she ran for president, I'd vote. I'd vote for her.
Yeah.
You're the most base country singer in America, I think.
Oh,
You might
yeah.
be.
Oh, 100% she is. Are you kidding? She's fantastic.
Despite country a white American country music being stemmed from racism, you're the most based out of all of them. 9 to 5. Y'all stream 9 to 5.
Straight 9 to
Good
5. Let's go.
Yeah.
Cool. So where are we ranking Lace Class?
song. Anyway, A tier, right? You said A tier, right?
I don't know that we ever came to a consensus, but I can vibe with A tier.
I thought you said 8, so yeah, that's where I put it. So
Any disagreements on A tier? I hear no objections.
No,
Okay.
that was my
Yeah,
initial
A tier.
suggestion.
All right. Next up is good old classic Chex Mix.
I feel like there's gonna be some mixed opinions on this one. Much like the
Yeah,
Chex
I
Mix
don't
themselves.
like it.
I'm kind of on Chex Mix myself.
There, again, this is like the bizarro version of like, oh, I've eaten all my good snacks, but there's no more pretzels. But the thing is, potentially there are pretzels in this.
Yeah.
So, but also like half the time, I don't know what half the things in Chex Mix even are.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know what a Chex looks like. You've seen them. Okay, you get maybe a pretzel. What is this round disc of flavorless bread? What is this?
Yeah.
See, I am well aware of the byproduct. I was forced to eat so many of those things. I actually found myself growing a taste for them.
Do you know what the round disc of flavorless bread is, Josiah? What is that?
I have only heard tales of what it is, and never the actual truth.
All right, what are your theories?
That's a little concerning.
I believe it to be like when you have bread, when you're making bread, you get bread crumbs.
Mm-hmm.
Personally,
Wait, are you telling me this is compacted breadcrumbs in a circular disc?
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh my god. That makes sense as to why it's flavorless, like bready kind of thing. Yeah.
That makes
Now,
sense, though.
What they claim it to be is a hard breadstick.
No, it's not.
To be fair, a hard breadstick is also a
fake.
collection
Hard
of breadcrumbs compacted into each other.
Yes. I think personally, that's what it is. Because it tastes.
Regardless,
I realized that
all of these are bad because none of them are salted.
Yeah, no, Chex Mix.
What are you talking about? The compacted bread disc it's salted.
Is it? Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
See, that's what made me realize, because I was eating breadcrumbs off of the counter one day, and I was like, "Holy shit! It tastes just like."
Wait, can we? Terry, put it in reverse. Terry, put it in reverse.
Put reverse, Terry.
What the fuck do you mean? You were eating breadcrumbs off of our kitchen table?
You dormouse.
Is my roommate a goblin?
You are a dormouse, literally.
You have photo evidence.
So while this whole conversation was happening, I was reading what Rav was putting into chat, which is, and I'm going to read this down. I have this weird thing where I like most party mixes like Chex Mix. I don't know why, but I enjoy it. I don't know why, but stuff like Bits and Bites is my bread and butter. I think that's what Chex Mix is anyways.
Hey, I know why. You want me to tell you why, Rav?
You're white.
Gotta get in real close for that one.
That's why.
Cal really just went, white! White.
No, literally this whole stream at Rav, I'm that one Squidward image. White.
White.
And there's the Wilhelm. Cool.
Yeah, fair enough.
Um,
That's me throwing Rav into the poison swamp.
I don't know, man. For me, Chex Mix is not that great. It's very
Also,
bland.
Also,
to me.
again, we're not moving past Josiah. You're eating breadcrumbs off a kitchen table.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Explain yourself, please.
Do we want to level here? Do we want to level
Yes.
here?
I guess.
If something happened to the world tomorrow, I would survive. You would all die. I have
You're
eaten
not.
the most terrible things in existence and gone, yeah, that's not that bad. I'd
Rev
probably
just
eat it.
said bird
Jokes.
behavior.
You're right. You're right.
If
Just
it
say it.
came down to it, I would eat just about anything. I have eaten just about anything. I've looked in the bowels of an air fryer and gone, that fry still kind of looks like a fry. Let me
Oh my
try it."
God, Josiah.
Tweet.
Josiah.
I've come home. I've come home late at night from eating a full dinner with friends. Saw a steak laying out for me. And you
I
know
have
what
a
I did?
photo of
I
this.
picked it up with my bare hands and I started eating
You
it.
didn't eat it with your bare hands.
Colleen,
Really? Then how did
can
I
I
get a
make a
bite out of the side of it?
Colleen, can
Did
I
you
make
eat it with a
request?
fork?
A bite out of the side of it?
Did you?
There was
Please,
no
wait.
fork, Colleen.
Did you?
There was no knife. There was only hands and mouth.
I can't. Colleen, can I make a request for you?
I'm finding it. I'm finding it in my camera roll.
Well, okay.
Oh, we're getting
also do that, but
photographic
also-
evidence.
But also, what I need you to do is I need you to take some tinfoil and put it on the kitchen counter, so that if Josiah tries to grab crumbs off the table, he'll get scared by the sound and run away. Because clearly he's
He won't be scared.
because
I
clearly he can't
definitely
be
think
trusted
I'm
to
a
leave.
creature.
Rav does have an interesting question, actually. That question being, and I quote, "Are you perhaps a squirrel or some other small forest creature?"
I've called him a
I
raccoon.
don't think I'm a forest
I'm-
creature, but I'm definitely a creature.
You're
I like to go with
dormouse
lizard
coated.
or some other type of reptile.
Yo,
You are dormouse coated for real.
who else is dormouse pilled? Yeah.
I don't think dormouse, because I'm much more like voracious in the terms of just like I don't know.
Hey,
Like when I look at a lizard, I'm like, I feel you.
Josiah Scaly confirmed.
I definitely sympathize with things that people hate, and people hate snakes, and I'm like, but they're just snakes. Like, come on.
I don't
They're
want.
my friends.
So, cool. Are we ever gonna come to a consensus on where we should put Chex Mix on our tier list tonight?
C minimum, but I'd take higher.
C minutes. Yeah, C minimum.
I don't think they belong in due to feces. Not a lot of these belong
they
in due to
don't.
feces, but the ones that do, they do.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, we
I found it.
Oh,
I
fantastic!
found it.
You better post it. You better post it in our chat.
All right.
And when you do post it, I'll point something.
We have another clip. Thanks to Rav.
Yeah, Colleen, do you see any forks or knives? And do you see that
No, I
perfectly
don't.
rounded chunk missing from the steak?
Oh, right.
Do you not see the hands?
I love that you look like Bigfoot in this picture.
Yes.
You look like that one image of Bigfoot where he's like kind of like turning towards the camera a little bit.
Yeah,
You
I have
so
another. I have another
do.
instance of goblin.
I would put this up on
Uh,
screen for chat to
sorry.
see, but I don't know if you want your face to be shown.
These
So
do not. These are for private eyes only.
yeah, okay. I will not do that then.
you know
Describe
what we
it.
could do.
Describe it to the group,
Yeah,
please.
no, you know what we could do.
I will
We could draw like
describe it.
we could draw a representation of what it did, so we can like
Yeah,
outline you
Mel, you wanna
as
draw
a
it?
big as
I
Bigfoot.
can't draw it, but I can.
I can.
I'll just look up the Bigfoot
Sure,
picture.
Yes, actually, it does look very akin to the Bigfoot picture.
I have another contender which I'm about to
It
post.
looks like
but I will,
this specific picture right here. The first one here.
Yeah. I have another example, but before I post it, I need to add some context. So
I love how
one
slow
day
my computer's running right now. There it is.
one day Josiah and I were going up to look at a possible car for me.
Hmm.
And on our way up there, we were talking about like fast food.
Hmm.
And Josiah really likes Long John Silver's.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
I had never
I'm-
had.
yo, just-
I
Josiah,
had
get
never.
here.
No,
Josiah,
we've
get
had this conversation
Josiah.
before,
We have had this
I-
conversation before, yes.
We have.
and I mentioned, I'm like, oh, I've never had it, but there aren't any
My
Long
man.
John Silver's around here, except the closest one was in the area we were going to look at the car. So when we were coming back from looking at the car, Josiah was like, hey, you want to try Long John Silver's? And I'm like, okay, I will try it. And so I
My
tried
man.
it. I tried the, I think it was the fish tacos. Kind of mid. The sauce was really good, and that was the best part of it. But Josiah likes to get the crumblies, which are like the leftover
Yes.
fried
Oh
bits.
yeah.
The
You know
So,
what?
for
We-
those
we
of you
should've
in
known
chat,
from the beginning.
for those of you in chat who have ever seen
Crunchies.
Steven Universe, it's when he orders the bits. That's basically what this is.
Yeah, the bits.
That makes so much. I
Yeah.
completely forgot about that story, and now the story about him eating the crumbs off the kitchen counter makes so much sense.
Yeah. So,
My God.
we're coming back from looking at the car, and we had just gotten Long John Silver's, and Josiah has the bits with him. And I'm sitting passenger, he's driving. I look over, and I see this.
Oh gods, hang
That
on.
is the bin of his Long John Silver's bits box, and his face is stuffed in it.
Don't drink and drive.
My
please.
tongue.
He just lapped it up. And I'm
I
like,
couldn't afford not to look at the road.
I know.
Are
We were driving on
just
95.
You can
are
like
creature
you can-
incarnate.
you can just without looking
Thank
you
you.
can just grab into a box and put it in your mouth. You don't have to look away from the road for that. You don't have to put your
You
box
can't get
up-
enough crumbs with fingers. Not the crunchies.
Not with
You
that
gotta use your whole
attitude.
tongue.
So yeah,
Not
but
when
this,
you're driving in the dark.
this is my evidence for Gremlin Josiah is the
God.
steak with a comical circular bite taken out of it. At,
So
This guy.
and I don't know if you can see in. I don't know if you can see in the first photo, but the oven is there, and the clock reads 9:54. It was a 10 p.m. bite of steak.
This is.
It was
Those
almost
are the
like
best
not
bites of
at all.
steak, though.
Dinner.
It really was. But yeah,
Oh.
I remember coming home from that, and I was like putting my stuff away, and I hear Josiah go, "Oh, my dad made steak," and I'm like, "Oh, that's nice." And then I come out, and I just see that, and I'm like, "Oh."
Christ almighty.
I'm like, "Just put it away. Just like pack it away in the fridge." And he was like, "No."
Oh goodness gracious.
Yeah, mind you, we had just gotten back from a D&D session in person where our friends who also the DM and hosting made us a full course meal.
Yes. And it was
Oh,
steak.
okay. Whatever.
Yeah,
It was
but
steak.
also it was 10 p.m.
It was steak.
Again, I'm
Steak-
gonna say 10 p.m. steak is a pretty good steak. I'm not gonna lie.
I say this as someone who doesn't like steak.
That's also fair.
I don't like. I actually just cut
do we wanna
red
read
meat
the
out of
last
my
thing?
diet.
Rav says food is pretty good, TBH. And speaking of food, we have one last thing to put on this
What's
tier
that?
list that has been sitting here for God knows how long while we've been on that tangent.
And you know what's worse? It's going to do defeats immediately.
What?
Hey, now
Yeah,
this is regular
yeah.
goldfish. This is better than the rainbow stuff.
This is way better than the rainbow stuff.
Okay.
Cow, I think you're outvoted on this one, bud. Sorry about that.
I know I'm on the wrong side of history. I just hate cheesy snacks. What do you want from me?
That's understandable. Colleen, do you have any thoughts on regular ass goldfish? That was a deep sigh.
I'm not a big fan of it.
All right.
Ah, Colleen, I'm shaking your hand.
You know what? How about this? We'll put it on the same tier as all the
Well-
other goldfish. We'll put it in C tier.
Goldfish just reminds me of my brother, and I don't like him, so.
You know what?
Word.
Fairs.
Acceptable.
Rev says goldfish A tier. This is a snack I wouldn't mind eating an entire bag of. Again, depends on the flavor for me, but yeah.
Yeah, also, like, hold on. Because my brother, who is on the autism spectrum,
Mhm.
he loves goldfish.
Mhm.
And it came to that point. I don't actually know when it started, but my mom would actually just buy like the value size of goldfish, and
Mhm.
I don't know if you've seen what the container for that looks like,
It's
but it's
massive.
it's like a cardboard milk carton sort
Yeah.
of thing. Obviously keeping up with the Pepperidge
Yeah.
packet. Value size. But so we would just have, oh, here it is.
I hear
We
it's
would
not.
just have these in our house like all the time, and I just got sick of looking at them. I got sick of my brother eating them all the time.
Mm.
But yeah, look at how big those are.
Yeah. They're pretty massive. We had them quite frequently when I was a teenager too, because my little brother is 9 years younger than I am. So like, that was just the kind of snacks that he would eat when I was in high school, because he was still in elementary.
Yeah. Also, we never got the original like cheddar goldfish. My mom always got whole grain because it was healthier.
Oh my god.
Colleen, I'm so sorry for your whole childhood.
Colleen, I am not shaking your mom's hand.
This could apply to many things about my childhood.
Colleen, do you need a hug?
Always.
Nah.
You lie.
Internet hug. But yeah. I
Definitely
will
hugs
say
with
the
fire,
whole
he's
grain.
gonna get his crumbs on you.
Raph says my condolences.
You
I
think
mean,
there are
but
any crumbs outside of my stomach? You are sorely mistaken.
Oh my god.
I've seen your room.
I never said my room. I said on me.
All right. So,
They have goldfish saltine flavor.
Yes, they have goldfish, everything. I will
huh?
accept
So
B.
there's just goldfish, but even less interesting, huh? Okay.
Yeah,
Basically,
really.
yeah. So, gang, how are we feeling about this list?
B.
Do what you will.
Yeah, B.
I don't have a dog in this race.
Oh, the goldfish. Yeah. Sorry.
I mean, I'd argue for C, but you know what?
Oh,
It's whatever.
I had already
I'll
put them in C because I just thought that's what we were going with.
I'll
Oh, yeah,
accept
C.
C. I'll accept C.
They got
I
full
have
on
no
bags of
regrets.
goldfish chips, not crackers. Chips. Goldfish chips.
Justice.
Anyway, this is it. We did it. We finally got through
We
a
did
tier
it,
list
yo.
after 3 hours.
After much deliberation. That took way longer than it should
Told
have.
you it would. It's food.
Yeah. It,
Yeah.
It's been a while since we tangentized.
That's true. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. I actually
Yeah.
do. I do have that sound effect. Hang on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Every time.
Yeah.
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 Chat, I need you to know, this sound ruined the friend group. No one can say the word yeah without thinking of the word yeah.
Without thinking of very specifically the way Jeff Bridges says "yeah" in one very specific scene in Tron Legacy.
It's great.
What kills me
It is.
too about that scene is the context of it, because it's Clue coming up to Kevin Flynn and he goes, "Flynn, am I still to create the perfect system?" Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, there we go. We did it. It is getting very late.
It's quite late, yes.
It is quite late. We do have some other tier lists queued up, but maybe we should save those for next time.
Yeah.
But can we tease them a bit?
We can tease them a bit. Let me go ahead and just get rid of this because we don't need that because we didn't put anything in there. So we are going to tease the Land Before Time tier list for the movies. I don't have any dogs in this race, or dinos, I guess.
Neither do I.
Because I've never seen any of these movies, but this one was suggested by Colleen and Josiah. So
I only mostly watch the TV show.
I didn't even know there was a TV show. I'm gonna be completely
I
honest with you.
did.
Was
All I know about The Land Before Time is the Egg song. So but we also have another Land Before Time tier list specifically for all the characters that we were looking at. These all look like mostly like repeats to me, but again, I've never seen these movies, so we'll figure it out. But we have those in the back burner. We also have a few others that we are planning on doing at some point. So maybe parts of a few, but I have no memory of watching the movies. Yeah, I've seen like bits and pieces, but eh. Anyway, I suppose that's gonna be it for the night then, yeah?
Shall we go around the horn once more?
I think we shall.
Sure, I guess. I don't know what I'd say.
Well, just say whatever, I suppose. We'll go in the same order as last time. Colleen, you start.
Oh, I don't really have anything to promote. I don't stream like at all. I just yap on social media. I also just like work a whole bunch, but
Still.
I yap. I don't really have anything to promote. If you're a Dragon Age fan, all of the games are on sale for like $2 on Steam. So if you've ever wanted to try Dragon Age, this is your time to do it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Plus, they have a new game coming out in the fall, so they're putting all the games up on sale to promote it. But
Nice.
yeah, yet another fantasy RPG for me to get sucked into. Chat, if you don't know, I am a huge Baldur's Gate 3 fan.
I need to play Baldur's Gate 3.
Please, Melody, play Baldur's Gate 3 and my life is yours.
I have so many games on my back burner. I still gotta finish Persona 5 and Thousand Year Door and
I've re-entered my Minecraft era, so it's gonna take me a bit.
But yeah, go. Yeah, that's mainly it.
Awesome. Cal?
Hello, everybody. I am Calikers. You can follow me on these various social medias. You can follow me on Tumblr. Please follow me on Tumblr. Please follow me on Tumblr. I want genuine human interaction on the internet with people. Please, I'm on my knees begging you. You can also follow me on Blue Sky. Follow my art. I am making a bunch of spicy art for a joke
Ooh.
artist only fans. So it's gonna be fun. I've made so much art. I have so much line art lined up to be colored. It's actually insane. This is the hardest I've ever worked in a long time. You can also follow me on TikTok, even though I don't really post on there that often because I don't have anything to show, and anything I can show, I can't because there's no NSW on TikTok. So yeah,
Yeah.
you can also follow me on YouTube. Videos are like on a pause there because I'm busy writing for my big boy project though. So that's basically it.
All right.
Oh well. Also, I guess streaming, which I want to try to actually become a full-time Twitch streamer because it seems like the only thing that I'm good at that could potentially make me money. I'm only streaming for the money and to feed my own life and to feed my own lifestyle.
Fair enough.
I'm going to be perfectly upfront about that, but I'm still having fun. So anyway,
Yeah. Josiah?
I regret nothing I have said this stream or I have done in the past. But that is all.
Cool. And I've been your host, Elemental Turnip.
wait,
I-
who are you though?
Who am I? Um, I, as far as any kind of stream schedule goes, as I mentioned earlier, work shit is being real funny recently in giving me only night shifts. So streams might be a little bit more sporadic than they already are, which is already pretty sporadic in fairness. So just keep an eye out, I suppose. I hope to be playing more Yakuza and more Spyro in the future. And eventually when Metroid Prime 4 finally comes out, now that it's actually been revealed, which, oh my god.
Mel, you must also mention
Yes.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yes. Now that Kingdom Hearts is out on Steam, I also plan on streaming that at some point.
Ooh.
Which will be fun. Going through all those games again. Because the first time I did it,
So
we didn't stream it or anything. And I was going
it
through
was the funniest thing in the.
It was the funniest thing that I never recorded. Cannot wait for that. Rav says Yakuza is so cool. I wish Japan was real. And you know what? Honestly, same.
Yeah.
But yeah, so keep an eye out. I cannot confirm anything or deny anything yet. That being said, on Tuesday nights, I'm usually not here, but I am over at Real Deal Danger, so I'll give a shout out for that real quick. That would be Real Deal Danger. I'm part of a group over there called The Crew, the Court Crew, the Craft Crew, or just The Crew, depending on which game we're playing at the time. We've gone through the first two Ace Attorney games. We've gone through the first Paper Mario and Super Mario RPG. And every Tuesday, recently we've just been kind of meeting up and playing games. But we hope at some point to start the 1,000-Year Door, which
I actually already know who we can raid as well.
Oh, are we raiding someone today?
Minty is live.
Minty's live. Hell yeah, let's go give a Minty sweep. I think that's so funny. Like, I just randomly said that one day and it's kind of caught on. That is my legacy is the Minty sweep.
Sweep.
I don't really have any raid message or anything because I don't usually raid people, but yeah, let's.
Yeah.
Minty. I gotta make sure I spell this right. That's 2Ks USU. Okay, cool. I'm gonna make sure that that is capitalized and everything because I don't know if that's gonna affect anything. So yeah, we'll go ahead and start the raid. There we go. And yeah, thank you guys so much for coming by and watching. And I hope to see you guys again soon. Soon-ish anyway.
Tearless gang out.
Hell yeah.